can chat for a bit. Are you well, Zizi? I hope you are. Let's um let's share the stream. I've got myself a coffee. Tell you, no matter how hot it gets, I still love having a coffee. Do you get that too? I feel like it can be a universal thing. Or a hot cup of tea, you know? There we go. I've shared the stream on X. I am live, aren't I? I pressed the live button. I think so. Welcome in, Dan. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. I'm probably going to be quite low energy today. Um, I stayed up watching a lolcow, a gaming lolcow, and yeah, he went on like an hours long tirade. It was crazy. I caught the highlights of SummerSlam. Um, it seemed like it was okay. I saw CM Punk attempt a moonsault. I have no idea why he attempted the moonsault because his aerial ability historically isn't great. So I did wonder why he tried to do a moonsault. But hey, it is what it is. At least it wasn't like as bad as at least it wasn't as bad as Brock Lesnar's shooting star. Good morning, Feminine. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Bring me in a bit. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing marvelously. It's nice to just hang out for a bit, isn't it? So the problem I find with WWE at the moment is that there's just so much fluff. Like I would love like 8 to 9 good matches on a show, but you're lucky if you get four. And we're talking what, 3, 4 hour show? And you just get a load of shite throughout, and the entrances take so long. Like you could easily just do SummerSlam in one night and not have to worry about all the fluff. That was like probably the only good thing about Vince McMahon running WWE was the fact that you got a lot of good matches, a lot of matches, good matches is something to be debated, but you got a lot more bang for your buck, I think. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the 2 night stuff. Like I understand WrestleMania being 2 nights because that's like the biggest event of the year, right? And I think they're going to be doing 2 nights of the Royal Rumble as well. And my favorite event has always been the Royal Rumble. I just love that kind of event. A good battle royale has always made me happy. But just moving everything to 2 nights and AEW's kind of shit as well at the moment. Being a wrestling fan is tough right now. It is so tough. Like, really, the only good wrestling that I see at the moment is from AAA. And I think The Undertaker's the head writer for AAA. He's doing all right. You like AAA as well, Zuzu? Triple A. Yeah, I don't like TNA. I'm not a fan of MLW. I don't like NWA. And I started watching wrestling when I was like 2, so I think it's more habit than anything now. But there have been some terrible, terrible times in wrestling. Undertaker's your favorite. He is a legend, to be fair. And I don't know like who else is involved, but from what I can gather, the Undertaker is the head booker for AAA, and he's doing really well with it. So, you know, maybe Triple H needs to watch his back. Hmm? You thought about that? I'm so glad to be here today. It's a lovely day. It's a lovely sunny day. Welcome in, Latte. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, as I say, I'm quite tired. Um, I've I found a complete like narcissist gaming streamer, and it's incredible the lengths that he goes to in order to make himself seem correct. Yeah, I mean, after Ruthless Aggression, I think it really went downhill um, for a long, long time. And when Triple H first took the helm of head writer, it felt like it was going to be really good because of like the Cody stuff and the Bloodline stuff. But then, I used to have a cardboard cutout of the Undertaker that said "Rest in peace." The battery died. He would just say "Peace, peace out." Oh, bless her. She'll be fine. What did I say about me having a 12-hour sleep? Right? Fucking hell. The gamer. Do you think? Yeah, I mean, it is interesting, but the thing is, I'm not sure if like it's like it's an amazing thing for my channel because a lot of you aren't gamers. Welcome in, Debbie. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So I'm not sure because loads of us know about Dark Side Phil, right? He's like the Apex Gaming lol cow. You got Wings of Redemption as well. And hello, Paolo. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You're the biggest mark for RVD. Stacy Keeper. She was great in WCW. Um, you watch a lot of gaming. That's good. Maybe I should give it a go. Just see. Maybe that's what like a weekday stream could be. We could have a look at gaming lolcows. Um, yeah, it's tough. It was tough being an RVD fan. Yeah, Boogie 2988. I don't really class him as like a gaming guy, but I think a lot of his real personality started to come out when went to Twitch streaming, right? Boogie, from LCU. Yeah, basically, when Boogie went from like the edited videos to the live streams, the live streams was where his true personality really came through, and that's when everybody discovered he was a bit of a cunt. Um, and I say a bit, a lot of. So it's yeah, and it's never been the same ever since. Oh no, I won't get into the LCU. But Wings of Redemption, I used to watch him live, and like legit, he would be angry all the time, and it was just crazy. But yeah, this guy that we watch, me and Zebs watched him last night, and literally because me and Zebs have both been subjected to narcissists in our life, right? And it's so clear the language that he uses is consistent with somebody who will gaslight you and talk down to you and make themselves seem like the victim when they really aren't. It's incredible, really. Now, um, would you guys mind indulging me for a video? Because there's a weight loss guy that I follow, and his name is Stu Unwin, and he's on week 550 of his weight loss journey, um, which is over 10 years now. It's over 10 years now. And he's been stagnating for a very long time. Now, obviously, if you're on week 550 of a weight loss journey and you still weigh over 400 pounds, there probably is something that you're doing wrong. My only gaming is EverQuest, which is the Stone Age of MMORPGs. I've never played EverQuest. The only a boy, I think so, but the thing is, he never replies to any comments. He just puts his Sunday video out every week and leaves it at that. So we'll give him a watch, right? And see what you think.
July 2026, and welcome to week 550 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video, we also had another loss of £1 or 0.5 kilogram, which saw my body mass index go from 53.6 down to 53.4. Just like I always do, I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which you can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,122 compared.
So this is calorie consumption across the week. I can have a look today, Debbie. Just make sure that I'm reminded because I do forget. So this guy, he's got a calorie allowance of 2,500 calories, okay, which set me off straight away. So what he's claiming for his calories is about 2,000 calories and under for most of the week, and then he goes up to about 2,300 calories for the week. So av just remember what that average is. So the average is about 2,100.
Previous week at 2,300.
So last week he was 2,300 calories and he lost a pound. And this week his average was 2,122 calories.
So it has reduced, which I'm very pleased with. It's
Welcome in, Tori. Good to see you. 8 a.m. in New York City. I bet it's a hot summer in New York. Welcome in.
just a little bit below what I'm currently trying to achieve, but I don't mind. Currently trying to achieve between 2,200 and
You're fine, Debbie.
2,300
Don't worry about
calories as
it.
an average, but I'm well within my 2,500 calorie allowance average target.
So he's consuming less than 2,500 calories a day, essentially. Okay, carry on.
I'm happy with this result. My fluid consumption has seen a slight jump upwards to 3,179 millilitres as an average for the week. It's above my minimum of 3,000, so I'm happy about this. How about my activity levels? Well, we all know I like to monitor my step count for this. This can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 4,924 compared to the previous week at 5,291. So this has seen a reduction, unfortunately. It's just been a very busy, hectic week. Nothing more to say about that. Every spare second, minute has been with doing something. So apart from obviously walking. As you all know, every 5 weeks I like to retake my body measurements to see if I've made any improvements in that area as well. So
Okay.
without further ado, here are my latest results. After the 14 body measurements which I monitor, I've not seen any reductions or increases across any of those. Therefore, in the 550 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've seen a total combined reduction across all 14 body measurements of 117.7 inches.
So from week 185 to week 550, he's essentially grown a little bit or stayed the same. So this would indicate for over 300 weeks he is doing something wrong. Um, but he doesn't reply to comments or anything like that. So he just basically drops the video and dips for a week, and that's it. And you don't see anything else from him. You don't know what he does for the rest of the week. He's just documenting the data, and he's not losing weight on less than 2,500 calories.
Inches, which is 299 centimeters. It's that time of the week where we all get to see my latest weighing results, so here it is guys, here's my weighing. I weigh 183.7 kilograms, which is 405 pounds or 28 stone
The graphs are
13
nice,
pounds.
yeah.
This means I've seen a surprising gain of 2 pounds or 0.9 kilogram.
Okay, so he's gained 2 pounds eating less than he did the week before. Um, and also he's consuming less than 2,500 calories a day, and the week before he only lost 1 pound. So eating less, he's gained 2 pounds, which it seems like there's some kind of miscalculation when it comes to the calories, I feel.
But if I compare this result to the result that I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week, I also saw a gain of 2 pounds or 0.9 kilogram. I'm hugely surprised and disappointed by this week's weighing result. I've had some great stat results, so I expected to see the opposite in terms of weight loss. Based on this week's weight gain, it sees my body mass index go from 53.4 up to 53.7. And if we look at my third weight loss target, last week it was minus 2.6% complete. And after the gain, it goes down to minus 5.4% complete. So in the 550 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've lost a total of 133.7 pounds, which is 60 down
So
to
as we
minus
can see,
5.4% complete.
all
So in
right,
the 550 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've lost a total.
so this is his weight loss. He started at over 500, and he went down into the almost 330, and now he's back into the 400s. Um, he's obviously doing something wrong, and we don't know what because he doesn't document his weight loss journey other than this. So it's very strange that he's gaining weight by eating less than 2,500 calories. The declared 2,500, obviously.
133.7 pounds, which is 60.6 kilograms, or 9 stone, 7.7 pounds. Next week, I'm really wanting to focus on my activity levels, try and increase my step count where possible. My calorie consumption is great where it is. If I can, if it increases slightly to go between 2,200 2,300 calories, that's great. I know it's below that currently, but hey, it's actually right where I want it to be. My fluid consumption could do with increasing a little bit as well. Yeah, I just need to understand what could have caused this £2 gain this week, completely out of the blue.
Yeah, it's a mystery. I think maybe you had an extra thing that you didn't document. It's it's fine. Like sometimes you do get the mystery gain when you're eating your normal calories, and that could be from lack of sleep, it could be from the exercise that you're doing, it could be from the amount of carbs you're consuming, whatever. But this guy has been supposedly consistently eating between 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day, and he's staying the same. He's stayed the same for the past 100 or so weeks.
Um, so I'm hoping, obviously, to reverse this week's unexpected £2 gain and see a minimum loss of £2 next week. So hopefully I can.
I feel like doing an experiment where I spend like a week to a month on 2,500 calories and doing 10,000 steps. It wouldn't be good for me, obviously, because of how I am. But good morning, Lisa. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. It just to prove that there's no mystery to what's going on. They're just not declaring the food that they're eating in secret. Yeah, 180 kg and eating that many calories. He should be losing what, £5 a week? Maybe 4 or 5 pounds a week? No, he doesn't share his diet, Aaron. Welcome in, by the way. He just drops this video and dips. He doesn't even talk to anybody in the comments. And there's this guy who tends to comment every week. So he says, I'm sorry, which bit wasn't expected? You're doing the same thing week in, week out and expecting different results. That's the shocking thing right there. Not that your weight keeps hovering it around at a fixed point. When are you going to take some accountability and actually tell the truth about your calories? This is so, so sad now. Lie to us all you like, but the repeated lying to yourself after so many years is just baffling. Um, so the activity levels are just to do with step count. I don't think he does anything activity wise other than monitoring his step count. And his average step count this week was under 5,000, which is fine because you don't have to do any exercise whatsoever, right? You can just eat in a calorie deficit and lose weight. But I think a lot of people labor under the misapprehension that you need to do more exercise in order to shift the weight. It's pretty much all in the kitchen. So he's obviously eating stuff that he doesn't count calorie wise, and he's doing Slimming World as well, which doesn't teach you the best nutrition. It teaches you to consume food. It teaches you to consume food like fruit, vegetables, meat, and stuff like that. But because it's quote unquote free food, you can pile on the plate and you expect like no calories to be around, you know, if you know what I mean. So I think combining Slimming World with a calorie deficit is weird, because I just don't think he understands what's going on.
Can achieve that, but ultimately time will tell. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week. Stay safe, look after another. I'll see you all again next Sunday.
He seems like a nice fella, but he's clearly lying to himself and in turn lying to the rest of us. So, what can I say? So thank you for indulging me in that. I really appreciate it. We're going to have a look at Sal now. He said he's got a makeover at £500. Well, isn't that lovely? I mean, he's a handsome fella, so if he has a makeover, watch out, ladies. And as we know, he likes all the different ladies of the world. If you don't speak his language, he'll speak your language, that's for sure. Portion size could be an issue. That is true with Stu, yeah. Because when it comes to Slimming World, they don't really teach you about portion sizes and that, so.
At 725 pounds, the options for clothes are limited. This was the only thing I could possibly wear. Leggings, mismatched shorts, and t-shirts was my wardrobe. Recently, my cousin had an intervention with me in which she said, Sal, your fashion sense is non-existent. Now, here's the thing. I actually
I mean, like, this is certainly a choice, I will say that.
love fashion. I love Fashion Week. I love clothes, but 10XLs don't come in very many colors. And she's like, let's go to the mall and see if we can find clothing. And I was hesitant, but as anyone knows, my cousin's like an older sister to me and they get what they want. So we went to the mall and here's what happened.
Let's go.
Who makes this? Stylus. I don't know. So the difference is this 5XL and this cut is the one that fits. I might actually buy one of the black ones. I have
I
an
like
idea.
your touch,
Some
G.
capacity, 4XL, okay, 5XL.
They don't
Then
teach you the
lid
price you
for
pay.
this one, some graphic
No,
keys.
Paolo, they
This one.
bloody
Okay,
don't.
let us go check out. I see the Auntie Anne's right there.
I feel like Bobcat Goldthwait when I say that. Surprise!
How you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
Oh, and it's fresh. I just saw it put in the heat. Just came out the oven. Wow. And another lifetime for sure. My first time shopping here in 15 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was too big until just like, I've lost 240 pounds in the last 18 months. This is my first time ever being in a mall and
Is
shopping.
it black and does it fit? Exactly.
Thank you.
That's still my mantra now, but not for clothes.
You as well. Thank you. Let us get out of here. Now, listen, was that intentional? No. Was that over budget? Like, probably. Like, definitely, probably. So I think that we spent the majority of the money here. I don't know if we're gonna find pants today at all, honestly. I don't think so, which is okay. Is she gonna be shocked that we bought something? She's shocked.
Oh,
Hey, pasta.
So we
A lot of things, Sal.
didn't get any pants.
But you found shirt.
what did I have for breakfast? I had seeds and grain sourdough with bacon and eggs. Delicious.
That many?
Yeah,
That all fit?
yeah.
What?
So these are kind of the same. This is a Ford shirt because of mom, and then also
Yes.
built Ford tough.
That's 1000%.
My mama's maiden name is Ford.
Cute. Don't cute. Oh, that's cute. I can deal.
Coca-Cola.
Cute. That's cute. Oh, that's cute. I actually really like that.
This is the
Coca-Cola.
one thing that, you know, this is a button-down shirt.
Oh, there's buttons. Wow.
He does pull off the side
Pumpkin.
ponytail
Look
as
at
well,
that.
yeah.
Buttons. How's that feel?
Good. How do you like it?
He pulls off the JoJo Siwa. Is that what she used to have? Yeah, I think so.
I like it. I
What,
like
Debbie?
It.
I was
What?
shocked. I didn't think you were gonna like it.
Yeah, I like it.
And our upcoming
It's only
travel
you that got it,
adventures.
Debbie,
What do you
I'm
have to wear
lucky.
this one at? I have an idea already.
You have an idea already? I was
Yes.
hoping that was a plain shirt.
What is it giving?
Is it giving fishing? Fisherman?
Close.
Say it.
The apple orchard.
Oh, it is giving apple.
And then even with
fair.
jeans or under my overalls.
I do like the new
That's
style
the
of
choice
videos
that
he's
you
putting
make.
out.
Now,
really
I hated
do.
this originally.
Okay.
I picked it up, it was heavy.
Oh.
Then I wore it and I said, so
I
feel
can
it.
see that. Oh, it's like a neoprene. This looks small.
How come he's still single? Well, if you remember the live stream he did with Larry Wheels, Debbie, you'll know that his appendage is underneath. Buried penis.
Lay 4XL.
It's a 4?
4XLT.
4XL, let's go, Sal.
We got it in a black with
Oh,
no
you got some
sleeves.
white- Oh, cool. Oh, cool. That is cool. And that's a good layering piece as well. Like, that's something, if you like that shirt, you could wear that shirt every day for the rest of your life. Uniform piece. Throw it on with different jackets. Throw it
Well,
on
I'm
with
about to put it
different
on today.
You're going to throw that on today.
Exactly, Lizzie. Some people buy a coffee and the coffee's like 1,300 calories, a la Ethan Bernard. If you just have a coffee with milk, you cut out like 1,000 calories, and to me, it still tastes fine.
Good job, pumpkin.
So
Look
go-
at us.
Look,
Aw.
update the, you know.
Tomato melon shirt. You just ripping your shirt off in the middle of the JCPenney parking lot.
You know how people see me naked, basically?
Million.
It is personality, Debbie, yeah,
Yes,
for
it's
sure.
a nice fit.
This one is my favorite though.
Wow, that's a good color. Wow.
Yeah, I like his new
Nice.
style
You
of
did really, really
videos
well.
for sure.
And for like $160 for all this.
That's not bad. That's really
Yeah,
good.
that's not bad.
That's really good because when you think about, you could easily pay $30 a shirt.
That I would pay probably $50 a shirt for that shirt.
Oh, like on king size.
Yeah, no, not so much king size, but DXL.
Oh, DXL is expensive.
You got to have money.
Yes.
Money.
DXL is the destination. Your pockets got to be XL.
Okay, you have 12 minutes.
Fold in. Get on
I like his cousin. She's a character too.
the next stop. You did very well. Look how they all stack together.
Go ahead and put them in that lay bag.
Lay bag. We gotta learn all the rest of our French words so we can stop putting lay and oon in front of things. and
Ooh la
saying
la.
English words. Did you see that your Sal's pals believe that you should make?
Someone asked for like clothes.
Yeah, you should. I would put talk soon on the front and put cheers on the back.
Talk soon. Cheers. Talk soon. Cheers. Talk soon. Cheers.
Isn't that funny?
We're gonna go to Easton. Janice will
I'd
reappear at
like-
Easton.
Do you know what? I'd actually buy a Talk Soon Cheers shirt. I think Sal's cousin's onto something.
Should we do?
Exactly. Sal is like the chill guy in the weight loss space. We need more people like Sal and less people like Will Kelly and the others. No worries, Latte.
Roadstar Cafe? You want to do Brassica?
Which one do you think is better?
Define.
Good food. Like I love Brassica. So I can eat brassica 27 times a day. Let's go to brassica.
Okay.
'Cause then I can have french fries. Their french fries are not to die for, because I don't want to die for them, but to murder for.
When you tell your friends that you do something cool, they then want you to come and do it with them.
What happened?
I ran a mile, and now I'm being asked to come run more miles.
Oh, sorry.
You don't shoot.
Oh, I already know what I'm getting.
Oh, I'm gonna have to decide when we get up there.
You haven't decided? I would like just a chopped salad and order fries.
Can I do the Greenville salad, rotisserie chicken? Can I also do the strawberry matcha? And can I also do the green smoothie as well?
I like what we got, and I don't know about his salad. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Nice. How American of you.
Yes, it's very
Very European.
Sal,
Thank you. Appreciate.
Sal needs to come to Europe. Like, I know there's a stereotype in Europe of like the fat Americans coming over and being all loud and shit, but Sal's quite a measured, quiet guy. I think he would love being in Europe because, you know, it's Europe. What's there not to like apart from the war?
Please God, tell me you got that on camera.
Appreciate. Yeah.
Oh.
That is a good. What is it?
Strawberry matcha.
Maybe it doesn't look good. I lied.
Like matcha?
Matcha tastes like grass. I was having a conversation with a guy who runs a coffee shop, and he doesn't do matcha in his coffee shop. But he did say that he was going to do it eventually because he's selling like a tremendous amount of coffee, right? Um, but he hates matcha, but he would still sell it because the people want it.
I don't think I like matcha. I've never had matcha.
What about the green? The green smoothie looks interesting. You try first.
The green smoothie is probably better than the matcha. That's really good. It's really
They
good.
give grass.
No, it doesn't give grass. It gives apples.
That was straight syrup.
Americans are
but
much more
okay.
shy and much more modest than people realize. Some are, but I mean, I used to live in London, and the stereotype definitely comes from somewhere.
I think we need to have a little stir. Do you want to try the matcha?
Sure. What does matcha taste like? Does it taste like grass? It looks like ground grass. It's milk. It's like earth milk. Yours is strawberry.
Earth
It's strawberry
milk?
earth milk.
Aren't you like Japan?
I've been to
Matcha's
Japan
lawn
3
clippings,
times,
pretty
and I
much
managed to
easy.
have zero matcha.
So you know about the weed store?
Yes. The AFib?
Actually, how it fits
Yes.
with it?
Yes, exactly. Uh-huh.
My mom said, "Can you not do any substances for 6 months?" And mind you, I was not like raging doing all the substances.
Right.
But
Welcome
she was
in,
like,
Alex.
"You just
Good
not
to
do like
see you.
anything, like
Hope you're well."
caffeine, no nicotine, no alcohol, no weed, like marijuana, like anything, and just like nothing." I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." And that kind of just like never really someone that needed to do those things anyway. So kind of just like it's stuff. I added caffeine back sometimes. Like I'll have caffeine. Yes. Thank you.
See, that's the thing, right? Is that if you have an addictive personality, it can be surprising how easy it is to drop certain habits. Just cold turkey. Like I stopped drinking and I stopped drugs and I stopped cigarettes. Cold turkey. Cigarettes was probably the biggest mistake for stopping cold turkey because I was ill for like 2 weeks. For some reason, like if you stop cigarettes cold turkey, you smoke like 20 to 40 a day, you get some kind of like withdrawal flu, if you know what I mean. Um, yeah, it's weird how that can happen. It feels like sometimes you can easily give things up. Now that's not the case with everybody, obviously, but I've noticed that some people who have these addictive personalities, myself included, there are some things that you can just give up like that and that you can be done with it completely. Unfortunately, food is a whole different beast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your salad is good looking.
That's
So
a
we just
nice
kinda,
looking
I
salad.
think I've had like 7 drinks in 18 months. I just
Just not intentionally. I get what you mean though. And sometimes too.
like sparkling water is good. Like I love sparkling water.
Ooh, I love a good Topo Chico.
If there was an opportunity, like let's say in a year and a half, and I was like 250, and I was just living life, and there was an opportunity to go party in St. Bart's,
I don't think that's it. No.
I may be potentially.
I'm just playing with you. I'm messing with you as a big cousin. That's all. I don't want you flying off the side of somebody's island.
A yacht would be preferably.
See? That's what I was saying.
Oh, I think Sal wants to live that lavish lifestyle when he gets to the 200s. I don't know. I don't know. Losing weight might change a man. Bad thing is one slip up and it seems to be downhill and you have to start over again. That is true, Deb. That is very, very true. Welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing well.
He just wants to mic me up because he wants craziness on his channel.
Of course.
What drama are you curating? What are you about to say?
So you have how many Tumi bags?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Estimate how many suitcases you have.
Suitcases, I think I have 5. Because I bought the Jonathan Adler, I have an overnighter, I have the weekender.
Yeah. You can't possibly use all of them.
I can.
No, you can't.
I rotate them.
I think
He
that
did get his
as a little
passport,
cousin,
yeah.
No.
it's my duty, sworn duty, to be the hand-me-down of your thing.
Goodbye. Hand me down. Someone wanted to hand me down for me in his life. Did the microphone get that? You are full of crap. Is it in both microphones?
We're going to Tumi, and you can lay upgrade.
Lay upgrade.
And then I can hand me down. I like hand me down. You know, good. It has good bones, good
You
structure.
have never in your life liked the hand. Get that. It's not. That don't even. That's not even true. If you were gonna try this, and really, what I thought you were gonna say is like, yeah, you should get. You know, you should try negotiate. I thought you were gonna negotiate a buy-off deal. You tried to turn it into Goodwill. And so we're going to Goodwill next week to see if we can find you a Tumi. Is that what we're looking for at Goodwill?
From your house?
From the Will of Good?
The Will of Janice?
No.
The Good of Janice?
There's several in the
Goodwill
greater
of Janice.
Columbus area, and then your funds will go
I know you
directly
have
to
separate,
help
you have separate houses. I don't
job
know.
training. The Will of
We
Good.
can shop in separate rooms in your house for sure.
Oh, now you're trying to bring up my closet room?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
If the
The
shoe
shade
fits.
of it all.
Oh, she's got a walk-in closet. Oh, we got his money.
Shoe fits.
The shoes didn't fit, which is why I have a closet room.
Okay, well, I will work on getting a Tumi from her, and I
This
will.
is the part where I begged Tumi to give him a free bag. Is that what you wanted
No.
me to do?
I will encourage her to upgrade her Tumi because she hasn't bought one in 6 months at least.
Becca, when you edit this, please make sure to include this portion. Hello, Timmy. I'm Janice. Please give him a free bag because he can't have mine. Thank you. It might work.
We'll see what happens.
Stranger things
You never
happen.
know.
I would ask your mom, but she'll be on
I
your
mean, he's got a big enough following to get free stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if he got a Tumi bag.
side.
1,000 billion%,
She's
baby.
not gonna argue for me.
Oh, my mom not gonna argue.
Your dad would have argued for me.
Oh, he would banter.
Your dad would have argued for me. He would have gotten me a bag. He would have made you feel bad. You would have been like, fine, I'll give him
My
one.
dad would have wrote to me on a post-it note and put it on there. Put it on one of the bags I have over at the house. Let me tell you, I can show you which bags you can borrow. I do have other bags.
Okay, I'm gonna go shop in Denise's closet. This is what baby cousins do. You take hand-me-downs.
I'm rendered speechless.
You see, hand-me-downs are appropriate when they're the right one.
This has been a public service announcement from your local Goodwill.
It's called vintage, the latest fashion.
They are at this point probably vintage. One of them is at least 10 years old. The one that I need to get the zipper replaced. That's what made me think about it.
You know what? I'll get it replaced for you.
No.
I'll get it replaced.
No.
And then I will bring it back to you at some point.
That's the part. It's when he picks it up from the repair. It's 6 months from now. And I see it on a plane trip. And I see it zoom going up the...
I could definitely see Sal being a model when he reaches the 200s for sure. Like he's got that kind of look about him where he just, he just exudes that kind of model aura. Do you know what I mean?
conveyor of a plane.
It's a slow repair. Who am I to rush master craftsmanship?
You're about to make your microphone
That's
die.
amazing, Dan. Well done.
Foolishness. What do you want to start?
Let's start in clothes.
This is your show. I didn't bring late card.
The what?
I didn't bring late card.
Like hard.
I don't put it on the credit card of Janice. That's the best credit card.
I've already contributed to Sal's wardrobe as part of his birthday gift, and that is the end.
But you can't blame a guy for trying. You know?
Can't, and I don't.
Closed mouths don't get fed. And I was 700 pounds, so my mouth is always open. Are these fragrances? Oh, fragrance.
Do you want to look at fragrance?
Let's just see what they
You
have.
have tons of fragrance.
I have tons of fragrances. No, I don't.
Now, what I think we're about to experience is the situation that I normally have in this Nordstrom, which is that it's really hard to get help.
He is
which how I
very
started working
charming,
with
yeah.
Chris.
Okay, what are we looking for?
In a second, we're gonna be looking for a manager. This is a real thing. So anyway, I'm gonna go see.
He could definitely do the catwalk. He could shake his little tush on the catwalk. On the catwalk.
You want to go, Chris?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get Chris.
Oh,
I
she
don't
did.
bump
That's
into
cool.
somebody. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes someone that works here. Maybe this is our moment. Nope.
Janice ran Nordstrom for a second, so she ran a store up in White Plains, New York.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll try. He was saying he has an appointment, and I said, well, can we see some things?
It's all right.
Some
You
whatever
can say it no
like-
homo, Dan. Don't
like
worry.
fabrics, what have you. Yeah.
People came over and said, one of the managers, what I feel happened is that they saw black people with a camera.
That's not what happened. That's what I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
you. He didn't see the camera. Like, she caught the moment he saw the camera.
Yeah.
When I first spoke to him, I said, hey, I'm coming to find out about made to measure. He said, okay. I said, and do you have that at this store, at this location? He said, yeah, we do, but it's by appointment with our tailors. I said, I'm aware that the measurement appointment is by appointment, but do you have some additional information? I said, so like, there's different brands and all these things. And he said, yep, exactly. What else could you need? I said, do you have your fabric book? Or when we walked up and he walked around me, that's when he saw the camera. Yeah. And he made the camera the thing, but he already had a problem before we got to it. It makes me not want to shop. It pisses me off.
It makes you not want to shop. It makes you feel better if you buy something. Like a Tumi bag, which is right there.
Oh my God.
I have someone coming to help boost our shopping.
Well, that's kind of shit, isn't it? They wanted to get some help with the made to measure, and then for whatever reason, the management didn't like them and told them to leave. That's really shitty.
Mood.
Ooh.
See, I already knew. I already.
Nope, not buying anything from Tumi. I am not buying it.
Hello.
What are you feeling like?
So
What are you
I
feeling?
have lost 240 pounds, and so this is my first time at the mall. Thank you. And so we're just walking up and down the mall. And there was one store I had to come to, which was Tumi, but my senses are tingling.
The right time because we have
Sale. Doesn't he retire the backpack? Does it need to retire? You got that bag.
We're not talking about me.
You got
I do. You gotta
you
watch
got that-
people like
that
you saw
bag
that.
is locked.
You saw that? I'm testing it for my
Testing.
airport walk.
You've been testing for a second. Is this new?
Oh gosh.
Yes.
So this is new.
Yeah.
Okay, $425.
Uh-huh.
I'm coming in to buy this set.
Oh, when you hit 425?
Yeah.
Peace. Yes.
Still wait now.
$488. Yeah.
You know, why
I
don't
live.
you buy it and celebrate?
No. You're very good. It's on sale. This is.
Yeah, that's what
that one.
they're on sale now.
Oh.
You might not find them later because when it's gone, it's gone.
Oh my goodness. We did not.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I'm not getting caught up in the fray. I'm not going to. Again, I'm not encouraging you in any way. But what I will say is when I first started purchasing my first Tumis, it was because I was traveling a lot. And my first Tumi bag actually I got from my friend Angie. And I was in college. And your first one your friend got for you.
Yeah.
That's how we You
You
see
know
how
what?
that works? I knew where you were going.
Yeah.
That is
He really wants a Tumi bag, doesn't he? Like, Sal, just buy it, mate. You'll be fine. And you just listen to the salesman. I'm sure he has no ulterior motives whatsoever. Just buy a bag, mate.
is why I think that that's something for you to really consider, right?
Mhm.
Because you're going to continue to pack, you're going to continue to go places, like this will stick with you.
Let me show you this one. This is the phone.
No, I was looking at both. I like the.
Yeah.
It goes on top.
Yeah, exactly.
Tumi
Is it good?
Tumi time.
Yeah.
See, it's beautiful set.
I'm pissed.
Why are you pissed?
I'm about to buy it.
It's an amazing piece. And I told him, like, you can wear it as a backpack in case if you don't
Oh.
want to take it backpack. Yeah.
Oh, Sada, that's
So, oh, he's buying
What
it.
color do you want?
the giggling.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Why
And
no?
it's-
You just don't like
no,
to spend money.
no,
color?
the two.
Oh.
The two letters?
But if people don't have a middle initial, pumpkin.
That's unfortunate.
Oh my God.
Did you decide what color?
Why are you giggling?
Because he's working strong.
Because he's got you on the hook, fam. Is
The-
he you going
I'm
jump
actually
off
laughing.
the hook or you
I'm
gonna get
actually
real big?
laughing because the dichotomy of experiences.
Yeah, we just had a terrible experience at Nordstrom. So,
I had terrible experience every time at Home Depot.
I need to stand over here so I'm not looking at that bag.
Shout out to Home Depot.
over here.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
But did you see that? But did you see those reflexes? For the
Oh, a
people
lot of-
left behind.
The
A
great-
lot of people do want to not be filmed, especially at like supermarkets and stuff. It does show the difference between the two stores, yeah, for sure.
swatch with the black.
You bought an
color.
expensive
you
bag
bought-
once and you never do it again. Was the quality like shit? Because they say that you should buy expensive in order to like save money in the long run because they're like better quality.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
We have also this one. It's your favorite color. So this is $30 and this is $5.
He's so. I love you. Yeah, let's.
sorry, that's funny.
Hey, remember how we said at JCPenney we're not spending money today? So I think that we spent the majority of the money here.
Question: what color do you want to put on here?
Black one there. Do you guys see the monogram here?
Yeah. 1 minute.
Oh,
so this
wow.
is the tool,
Okay,
and this is how it looks.
perfect. I love it.
That really does look really nice.
Thank you.
How cute, Sam.
Hi.
How are you? Janice, Brittany.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, more characters.
You want to pay for it? My sugar mama? You want to pay for it?
Like I'm going for more.
Oh, it gets
shopping.
banged up
We're
like a
gonna
cheaper
walk- we're
bag
gonna walk
would,
down,
yeah.
so-
We're gonna walk
Walk
down.
down,
Do
come
you want to
back.
walk a little down?
Coming
Yeah.
back, so
Yeah.
I'll leave it here.
Oh,
I'll leave it
perfect.
here. So
your time and you can be
Oh, yes.
here till 9, John here till 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So you can pick it up later. See you later.
Yes. Oh, she's
Don't
coming
See you
back tomorrow
later.
to buy that bag.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
his accent. You can pick it up. You can say the bag. You can have the monogram, and it's a low price of $800. So I think you'll find it's very cheap.
That's why I walked into you. That's
Maybe
what
she
you
will come back now to buy it, but I'm gonna
Yes.
give her time.
Have a good one. That is what service looks like.
It is.
Because
Yeah, I think you're just paying for the label, really, aren't you, Paolo?
that
It was
was
fantastic. So I don't care about if you get a deal or not. We got to tell the world how amazing the people at Toomey are.
Yeah.
We're gonna try Gucci because I know they sell 4XLT. Now, do they
Oof.
sell service? We're about to
They
find
sell 4XLTs at Gucci. I'm on my way.
out.
oh, it's a black woman. We might have a chance.
Every time he sells a bag, he shaves 4 of his hair off. Yeah, he's gonna have the Ronaldo eventually, just the little bit at the front.
Come on. Everyone come together. Hello. How are you?
$800
Quick question
dudes.
for you. Janice, you said you have, what did you hear?
Sal, did you buy a big bag from Toomey? It was an emergency.
This is what I've heard, and I could be incorrect. I don't. Did you give her any context? So Sal.
I
has-
give-
oh, you did. Okay.
No, I
So
said I lost weight and then that's it.
this is the first time we get to go shop. So we're excited, right? And I'm excited to bring
My
it
wallet
out
is
and-
not excited, but it's okay.
Nordstrom's.
So we're trying to just see like what's available, but also there might be some shops and things that maybe they're not available yet. But what I've seen online is that you all may have some extended sizes in some of your different pieces, and so we wanted to kind of get an idea of what's available.
What are you looking for?
Nope, not looking for anything.
You were shopping over there.
I was not.
We had a 4XL moment.
I love luxury stores because they just dedicate entire shelves to just one item. I love it. It's just I don't, there's just something about it that really piques my interest. You look in a bougie luxury store, right? And it's literally just one thing on the shelf. It's like, yeah, this is all we sell. It is 2,500 million pounds. It's
the
bloody
the
outrage.
4XL was not a 4XL by any other standard.
Okay.
Like that 4XL is not a true 4XL.
It was too small.
No, too big. It's
You
like
think it's bigger?
it's a 5X plus.
You think so?
The ironic thing is, Dan, our Prime Minister is called Andy now. So, hey, Andy.
110%.
Oh, okay.
I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this a long time. It's 55
T-shirts.
shorts, 55. And there's t-shirts
Oh, wow. And polos.
And polos. So I think what we should do though.
Okay.
Really
I don't think I can
warm.
fit a 4XL today. Let's do
Walking
some math.
down the
I'm probably 50
street.
pounds away. We should be there by the end of summer. You guys will all bring money?
Absolutely.
I doubt it.
425.
I'll be impressed.
We're tired. It's a party. Don't buy something that you're not gonna be able
It's
to
not gonna fit right now.
Yeah.
I think that's a big rule is that people buy things trying to fit clothes later. Like buy clothes that you can wear. And if you can't wear it,
That's okay.
Like that episode of Ab Fab where Patsy was working at Jerry's.
it's okay.
Set a goal.
Gotta go. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. What's up? How are you? What's up, Doug? How are you?
This journey was Sal.
How are you?
Yo, here's my favorite.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Are you sure right now?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Have a good
No
time.
problem.
oh, that's so
What's your
cute.
name?
Danny,
Sal. Nice to meet you, buddy.
I know you are.
I think he's
You know what we still didn't do? Skincare.
From
Aw.
wash to moisturizer.
That's the fun interaction that you want.
And then when your beard comes back, we'll go into beard grooming when it returns.
Hi. I don't know.
We're gonna do some skincare today.
I don't know. What is skincare?
We know our skin type.
No idea.
We just need a good face wash, some form of exfoliation, moisturizer.
He is a
sunscreen.
sweet lad.
Have you ever exfoliated before? Are we beginning?
It's all right, Dan. I'm broke as well, mate. I can go into a Poundland and be like, I can't afford any of this.
Beginner.
This one is a very beginner-friendly exfoliant. It helps with overall pores, texture, any kind of congestion, blackheads, whiteheads.
Yep.
It's a nice gel formulation.
I like the gels.
This guy, it helps you produce something called NAD, which is actually what revitalizes and regenerates
It helps you produce nads. Now, I'm not sure if you want to have too many nads.
yourself.
Yep.
I would do both of these.
Perfect. Is it just one pump or like a little bit of?
This one I would say
Sal, once you have your buried penis surgery, you can have as many pumps as you like, mate. 1 pump, 2 pump, all of the pumps. A tattoo looks like a goatee.
the pump is solid.
It does
You're
get-
good.
yeah.
Face, neck. This guy, I usually do about 2, but both of those, you don't have to wait. I like because I am not patient.
Oh, I have no
want-
patience. You're making this really easy for me.
Just throw it in the bag.
Now, do you have a preference for textures as far as moisturizer?
Yes, I like Aquifer
More of like a
thicker.
jelly.
Yeah. So I didn't use lotion until I was 29.
This one is from the Kiehl's, and it's a little bit thicker. How do you feel about that one?
That one was good.
Okay. And then this is an SPF.
I've never used SPF in my life.
This one has the vitamin C built in.
Oh, that's nice. It's very lightweight.
And then you'll have your light SPF protection.
I like that. I
This
like
is
it.
nice.
Especially if it's waterproof.
Can I sit in my book bag? Can I keep my bag?
Yeah, I don't see why not. That's up to you. That ain't up to me.
No, but like I didn't know if it was like
Like heat
It's like-
or something like heat.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
For heat.
He said beginner, he meant like.
Beginner.
Absolute
What is
beginners.
I've never had one explode on me.
I just I
Yes.
didn't know.
That's a fair question.
We'll get into that later.
We need a scrubber for the face.
No, God, no, please. God, no.
That no.
No
In
sound.
unison was. I'm so
See,
aghast.
all of our.
Every woman in here said, no.
Oh, God, no, please.
The horror.
I can usually trust that you're not going to come back and be like, what the hell did you do to my skin?
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, I think people think exfoliation and they think, like, because remember, I feel like I grew up on the apricot scrub.
But we can literally come every month, check in. Am I doing anything wrong?
I have in the past liked to use an exfoliating scrub, but my skin is really sensitive and I find exfoliating scrubs are really rough and make my skin burn, so I don't use them anymore.
Right? Am I not? You know? No, this is nice and simple.
It's like the extra
Listen.
10 minutes that it takes
It
to.
helps the ladies, you know. I'm much
Okay.
more tuned. I can't. Who am I? Who am
All right,
I?
If I
ladies.
go into a man's house and see products, I'm like,
Am I in the height of my depression when I was like real bad? I can't deny it. I did use a little Dawn dish soap. I told myself I justified it by saying that if it's good enough for the birds, it must be good enough for me. Where's the body wash?
He washed himself with dish soap. Now that is a nadir. That's a low point for sure.
These body washes.
These body washes.
This is right here. What do you flavor?
I
I
like.
do like a good heavy scent.
And they
It's like old school Axe
yeah.
smell. Yeah.
Don't ever say that again.
It is.
not
It
old school
smells-
axe smell.
It is. And
Old
that's.
school axe smell is
Do
disgusting.
you remember you'd be in the locker room and the men would be like,
No.
Don't
Yeah.
play it.
Oh no, I remember that. You like Axe. It used to be called Lynx in the UK, but Axe. Oh my God. I can't smell Axe without without thinking of being in the locker room as a teenager and the other boys just fucking spraying themselves all over with it. Ugh, disgusting.
It's like that. I was too bougie. Are you getting stuff too?
Good cleaning.
And then the SPF.
I
Oh,
thought
you
was
just
she
picked
just
up?
using Dove?
You found
Nah,
this
that's
bag
good.
behind you.
oh, they got some Joe Malone here too.
This is Jay Malone.
Did you say what is Joe Malone? I
Fragrance.
failed you. I'm dying. Joe Malone is London fragrance. I have a whole Joe Malone like.
I'm assuming that Sal is very metrosexual. Like he does now that he's losing weight, he loves to look after himself, and you love to see it.
Buffet at my house.
Y'all have been out here all day. That is hot.
I'm gonna have a seat on the bench first.
Okay. So this is one that I like.
Oh, it's still called Lynx. I think it's still called Lynx here.
Yeah, try this one.
It smells like wine.
Two
It smells like Tom Ford.
Tom
tobacco.
Ford.
This is better.
This is inspired by Japanese forest bathing, so it's got like really nice burden tones, and then it's got
Oh.
spicier.
Oh, I'm over here. I can smell that too.
It's giving the Japanese whiskey, but I can't figure which one.
Not Suntour. I know what you're talking about.
So these are
Ooh.
It's giving Central Park without the pollution.
And the great thing about Joe Malone, it comes in not just your colognes, but you can also get it in room sprays. You can get it in lotion.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can get everything.
Yeah, you can get it in
Like same
oil.
flavor and everything. I do like consistency amongst scents because it's so hard to like match.
Nothing moving you?
I just think that the Chewy bag spoke to me. My senses are tingling.
Yeah, this may not have spoken to you. That's what these times are about.
Sephora bag did not speak to me, but I was forced. What is skincare?
I wish I didn't have on glasses so my eye rolls could be more
And who
pronounced.
am I to
Right,
to deny?
that's right.
All right. Let's thank these folks for being
Oh
kind.
yeah. He
Thank
didn't
you.
find what he loved.
This was
but
very
thank
good.
you.
I will come back.
Well, but thank you so much. Thanks.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that, you know, when you're at your heaviest, you don't really give a shit about your appearance, you know. But I found that, pardon me, especially like fashion wise, I find that losing weight makes me want to be a bit more fashionable, you know. Because when I was a teenager, a bit, you know, when I was younger, I did take more care in my appearance. Um, and there was a whole decade where I didn't. So it's nice to be, you know, to start doing that again. Paolo, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. That is so, so kind of you. Thank you so much. Very,
Sick.
very
Well, we
kind. Thank you.
finished shopping. A lot of walking. Experiences were far and vast. But now I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna try on the clothes probably tomorrow, and then I have a golf outing on Friday. I think I'm going to put together an outfit from some of the clothes that we got, and also do my skincare routine Thursday night to prepare myself for Friday's golf outing.
Start Thursday morning, your AM routine.
There is no AM routine.
That is the whole AM routine.
There's no the AM routine was just sunscreen. She said, "Am I gonna start tonight?" Like realistically, probably not. Like I'm being honest. That's why I said tomorrow, because like I'm gonna be honest with you all. Now that we're ending, I'm about tired. Like I'm not tired yet, but I'm about tired. So I have to go run still, and I have to do.
We have to think about actually that he's done a hell of a lot of movement in this video, and you love to see it. And he's only had to, well, I don't know if he's had to sit down more than once, but he's only just had to sit down now, and he's been walking about the shops and stuff. So he's doing so well with his movement now, and it's incredible to see. I love it.
Some other things. So I'm gonna start tomorrow. Then I'm gonna wear my outfit. I have an idea for an outfit. I actually need black shorts for this outfit idea. I like that the tan-ish shirt, like the brownish, tannish, like the orange one.
Oh yeah. The salmon color.
Salmon is so wild. That was not salmon.
It wasn't. Oh, I need to see the shirt.
Or as Dread Baby Price would say, salmon. A bit of salmon. Good morning, Ty. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
That was not a salmon
I
color.
wouldn't call it burgundy.
That's
like-
burnt orange.
No, it's
What is
light.
that?
It's close to that.
So you want to put that on with khaki or with black?
Black.
Okay.
We'll see. So I'm not saying my wardrobe is fixed, but I think it's a lot better. My skincare routine has definitely been much better. But I appreciate being here. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Yes, Sal. I do love Journey with Sal. He's a lovely boy. He's a lovely boy. Don't you think? Uh, what shall we watch now then? Love His Story. It is a great story, isn't it? So we've got I'm obese now, but it's my metabolism. So it's Kiana Doherty, and she's doing a Secret Eaters video. I'm hoping that I don't get struck. The last time I did a Kiana Doherty Secret Eaters video, I didn't. But when I did a Big Craig Secret Eaters video, I got struck. So if everybody in the chat, could you cross your fingers, please? For me, that would be lovely.
I need you to eat normally. Don't think I'm eating too much.
Yeah, could you link
Two
something, please,
sisters are
Debbie,
gaining
if you
weight
don't mind?
fast, yet both are absolutely certain they're not eating too much. But they think they know the answer. Both of them blame what they call the middle-aged spread.
It's the only thing I can put it to, the middle-aged spread.
The weight gain that
Middle-aged
happens
spread.
to most people as they hit their 40s, 50s, and 60s due to your metabolism slowing down. Now, we've all heard of this before, but what's the truth? Are these sisters really just gaining weight due to their age, or is there more to the story? Now, as far as the two sisters go, if you've ever seen the British TV show Secret Eaters before, you know that the contestants frequently come on the show wondering why they're gaining weight despite what they think is a perfectly healthy diet.
I don't think I eat the amount that my body is showing.
Yet the show always
Now,
discovers
we did watch this one. We did watch this episode.
that they are actually just eating way more than they think.
We did watch this episode of Secret Eaters on Twitch, and she reckoned she was eating 1,500 calories a day, but in actual fact, she was eating 4,000 calories a day.
You got through 4,500
Oh,
calories.
really, Paolo?
You weigh
I can see
twice what
why.
the average
It's
woman
because of the
needs.
fringe,
And in
innit?
this case, there definitely seems to be some cracks in their story right from the beginning because they catch them eating McDonald's on their way to meet with the show.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Zizi,
So today we're
actually.
discussing another episode of Secret Eaters and some of the psychology of overeating to potentially help you on your health journey. Also, the odd person likes to make the comment that I make these videos to shame fat people, except I was almost morbidly obese my entire life. The vibe here is always learning, not judging. So, yeah. But before we get into
I like to think we learn and judge here, but less judging, more learning. Yeah, it's
a
the
message
fringe.
from today's
Yeah.
sponsor, Zwilling. I've always had a love-hate relationship with non-stick pans. They're so easy to cook with, nothing sticks, obviously, so you can use very little oil and the cleanup is done in seconds. But that non-stick coating is made with PFAS, microplastics, and forever chemicals going
Yeah,
right
this Secret Eaters would be amazing to follow the girls and boys for sure, especially Rosie. I feel like Rosie is one of the bigger Secret Eaters. No pun intended.
into our food. Obviously not ideal, but the alternatives are not that much better. Stainless steel is amazing to cook with, but everything sticks unless
Hello,
you're really good
Sprinkles.
at
Good
it
to
or
see you.
you
Hope
drown
you're
it
well.
in oil. Ceramic pans are non-toxic, but in my experience, they cook kind of weird and the coating doesn't last. So I usually just accept it and come back to the standard toxic non-stick pan. But that's where Zwilling Peak changes things. It combines the searing power of stainless steel with the easy release of hybrid ceramic in one pan. For me, I've been waiting for an upgrade like this. The ceramic coating is completely non-toxic, no forever chemicals, none of the PFAS you're trying to avoid, so you get that dual performance without the stuff you don't want in your food. And it's got a raised stainless steel design built right into the surface, so you still get real browning, not the flat, steamed look you sometimes get from non-stick. Just look at this sear. Unlike normal
That's a good
ceramic coating,
sear.
Zwilling Peak is extremely scratch resistant. It's even safe to use with metal utensils. It works on any stovetop, including induction, and it's dishwasher safe, though I personally always hand wash. It's even backed by a limited lifetime warranty. Zwilling is renowned for their knives and
Welcome in, Summer. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Fun fact, they attempted to make a US version, but the participants got so hostile when confronted with the fact they actually scrapped the show. That is crazy. Some things are just quintessentially British, I guess. Secret Eaters, Sprinkles.
cookware, and they've
Secret
been making
Eaters.
kitchen tools since 1731, nearly 300 years. Honestly, I'm loving it. The technology is super cool. So if you're looking to make the switch, head to the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen to learn more about the Zwilling Peak collection. Thanks to Zwilling for sponsoring this video. Today we meet two sisters, Tracy and Sharon. They are gaining weight at a very rapid rate.
So I'm a serial dieter. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Once I've had my tea, that's it. I don't eat. I can't seem to lose it. I'm not a snacker.
Uh-oh.
In just
Delusion.
the last year, both of them
Zizi, thank you so much for the super chat. I forgot what the goal's for, but here's to reaching the goal. Thank you so much. The goal is for me to do a home workout on a live stream. So if anybody's interested in that, that's the super chat goal.
have experienced very serious weight gain and they both want to get to the bottom of how and why. Now, sister number one, Sharon, claims that this past year she moved back home to the UK from the Middle East and almost instantly put on a ton of weight after her weight never really being much of a struggle for her before. Now, the show does not mention why Sharon moved back to the UK. They tell us that she was living in Jordan for 19 years with her 3 kids. Then she moved home and then she gained weight. And I feel like in this case, 2 + 2 equals divorce, which would also kind of just make her weight gain immediately make sense. Mystery solved. You know what I mean? Stress eating, you just got divorced, you just moved all the way back to the UK. But the show actually doesn't talk about this at all. Maybe she didn't want...
She did a foodie beauty. She went to the Middle East for love and then had to come back. That is what happened to Foodie too, yeah.
Divorce brought up on TV. I don't know.
Although the weight gain already happened. Well, I guess she gained a little bit more when she went back to Canada, to be fair.
I feel like it would have maybe been like a little bit of a helpful thing to talk about, like from the show, but they don't even bring it up. They're just like, yeah, she's gaining weight. But I feel like it
Fast
could have been
Middle East rapid
helpful,
onset weight
relatable.
gain.
Now, as for sister number 2, Tracy, she's also put on a lot of weight in the last
True
year to the
Polpy's
tune
wig.
of
Welcome in.
42 pounds.
50-year-old social worker Tracy has put on 42 pounds in the last year alone.
Oh
The
my
show
god, I
literally
know them
just drops
feels.
that and moves on immediately. They don't explain potentially why she gained 42 pounds in the last year. She has no clue. And unlike her sister, her life has been basically the same this past year, and she just has no idea why she's gained so much weight in such a short period of time. Now for me, if I went my whole life roughly the same weight and then just spontaneously put on 42 pounds in 1 year, I would be very concerned. Now the show does say
That
that
is
her
extremely
weight has been kind
concerning.
of slowly climbing over the last 5 to 10 years, unlike her sister. But this isn't just like a steady climb now. Like
Yeah, it is mad, like, how people just seem to think that weight gain is inexplicable. Good morning, Mel. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it is less than £1 a week. That is true. That is true. So you can just like you can eat 3,500 calories over what you normally eat. So it's true.
this is a big
I mean, the thing is, Sprinkles, Foodie's taken to eating hot dogs under a bridge now, so she's literally a goblin troll.
jump, a big change. It indicates that something major has changed in your lifestyle that's causing you to gain weight. And there's no and. Either you change something in your lifestyle that's causing you to now rapidly gain weight and you have to get to the bottom of it ASAP, or you have a gigantic
That's true,
tumor
Poppy.
and you have to get to the bottom of it ASAP. Like, it's a very serious health problem, or it's a lifestyle problem, and you gotta figure it out ASAP. Now, I gained quite
The good thing, though, about Foodie eating under the bridge is that no billy goats are going to try and get to the other side of the town. So, there is that.
a lot of weight about 2 years ago now. And honestly, I was shocked the first time I stepped on the scale. It can happen a lot faster and a lot quicker than you think.
Not
But I knew
surprised,
why. My house
Sprinkles.
burned down. I didn't have a kitchen for several months. And my diet went overnight from being mostly home cooked, weighed out food to being a completely random mix of literally whatever overnight. Suddenly I was eating a lot more Solace ice cream sandwiches than ever before. So I knew what the problem was and I wasn't that concerned. I knew what needed to change. In Tracy's case though, she has no idea and she's hoping that the show will help her. And she needs their help quickly because when the show weighs her in for the first time, they found that in addition to this weight gain over the last year, she put on a full stone, aka I think it's around 14 pounds in
It
just
is.
the last month.
14 pounds in 1 month is wild. Holy shit. Yeah, that's what? It's just over £3 a week. So she's gone ham in the past month. Maybe literally ham too. I heard that hot dogs was a code word for Foodie, stating she's open for activities in private. Yeah, I imagine that would be the case, because we know that who was it? Was it Just Breezing who paid for a cameo for her to eat hot dogs? So, or corn dogs, whatever it was.
15 stone 2. Put a stone on in just over a month.
Now, they ask her what she
Bloody
thinks
hell.
about this, but her response is so British that I have no idea what she said, and we don't get any extra info.
So to actually be that within such a short space of time, it's just baffled me, really.
Now, I've listened to this clip.
Basically, she said, Kiana, I don't know, in a short space of time, it's just quite baffling, really. That's what she said.
Enough times now to know what she actually says there, but did you know what she said?
So
Yeah.
to actually be that within such a short space of time, it's just baffled me, really.
Because it probably
To gain that weight so fast in such a short space of time, it's really baffling, really. Yeah. You didn't put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, latte. I think with food there is a lot of furtive stuff going on for sure.
took me 10 times to hear it. And then when I did hear it, it was so simple. So to actually be
I think maybe Foodie's kind of resigned to her fate, to be honest. That's what it seems like to me.
That in such a short space time, it's just baffled me, really. I kind of want to
Oof,
give you a
Lacey,
spoiler
that'll
right
do it,
now
mate.
of what happens. But this show does not figure out what the heck is going on with her weight. Doesn't know. Okay? You'll see.
Eliza
Now here's the
Doolittle.
thing. Both the sisters have no idea where to start with this problem. That's why they called in the show. Because according
The accent that she's got is like Midlands, is like black country, like a Birmingham accent, right? And if you go up to Birmingham, right, they most of them talk like this, right? And sometimes it's very annoying. It's actually considered like universally in the UK, it's considered the worst accent. I think it rated. I think Brummy rated higher than Silence in terms of annoying accents. Well, I'm also like, how are they making the bills, especially Anne Boleyn? I saw that Anne Boleyn and Stefan and Emily were on a live together yesterday. Is that correct? Yes, a bit like they constantly have a cold here. We've got a bit of a blocked nose here.
to them, not only do they eat healthy, but they've both actually been dieting. So they think that not only should they not be gaining weight, but they actually should be losing weight.
Which means they should be losing weight rather than putting it on.
So we have two sisters who
Oh, they're saying that they eat 1,600 and 1,300 calories. Yeah, that's not true, is it?
think they should be losing weight.
Especially if you're gaining 14 pounds in a month. You ain't on 1,600 calories.
They're eating
That is-
healthy
it
and
is
they're not
creepy,
eating
yeah.
too much. But what's the truth? Also, before we go any further, we have to address the elephant in the room. And it's that it's impossible to tell them apart. Taking my notes for this video, I would take a note about Tracy, and then after I'd be like, hey, what the hell? That's Sharon. And then I'd take a note about Sharon, and it would be Tracy. I wish we could edit a little bow
Difficult.
on one of them or something, so we'd know who is who at all times.
I
but
mean, they do look different to me, but I don't know.
it'd be too hard for me. Sharon is the one with the really soft voice.
Deb, thank you for the sunshine gift. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Thank you so much.
I can't seem to lose it.
And Tracy is the one that you sometimes can't understand.
It's just baffled me, really.
Now, when pressed to answer how, why, where they could be going wrong, both sisters claim that it absolutely must be their age. Neither of them struggled with their weight growing up.
Maybe they're like, oh, I've got the menopause, right, and I've got the midlife spread coming out, so it's probably why.
Were you chubby girls? No, quite slim, wasn't we?
Both were thin all their lives, and then boom, they hit middle age and weight gain.
They say as you get older, your metabolism slows down. Mine really must be slowing down.
But here's the thing,
Oh,
this
no,
whole
don't say that.
middle-aged metabolic slowdown thing, this was generally believed to be true for a very long time. The idea was as you age, your metabolism slows down and thus you gain weight. But a 2021 landmark study published in Science showed something amazing. It analyzed 6,600 people and it came to the conclusion that our metabolism does not slow down as we age. In fact, from about age 20 to about age 60, it stays completely stable. There is a quote-unquote metabolic slowdown, but it actually doesn't occur until after 60.
That makes
And even then, it's
sense.
very small. I think the researchers found that it was about 0.7% per year. But that doesn't mean that the middle age spread effect is not real. But we'll talk about that later. However, when it comes to these two sisters, we know that we at least can't blame their weight gain on slow metabolism.
The thing is, with the whole like metabolism slowing down thing, I can never imagine a person who's like 80 odd eating more than like 1,500 calories a day. Do you know what I mean? Like when I was younger, the old women that I encountered, it seemed like they never really ate anything. Do you know what I mean? And I guess that's anecdotal, but yeah, I guess it makes sense.
So the sisters
You are all
actually
told wrong,
agreed to move
yeah.
in together so that the show can start tracking them, put them on secret cameras, and send the private investigators to rifle through their garbage cans. And on night one, the show catches the two sisters going out to a nightclub until 2 a.m. I
Oh
thought that
my
was kind of
God.
impressive. I don't know if this is just a UK thing or what, but I would say here where I live, it would be pretty rare for two 50-plus sisters to be like, hey sis, we're hitting the club. I don't know, maybe you You can tell me what the vibe is where you're at, but definitely here, I don't hear that.
That is the case, yes. You will get a lot of older people going to nightclubs in the UK. When I was 16, I was obviously underage, and I went to a club called Chicago's, and it was one of those clubs where the floor was like sticky. If you stood in the same place too long, you would literally have to Velcro yourself off. And the amount of 40 to 50-year-old women who chatted me up was incredible. Um, it was, yeah, it was certainly a thing, and it was also quite scary as well. So yeah, it's yeah, yeah.
That much. Both the sisters had their little night
13
out together.
definitely
They had
passed it
two drinks,
already.
two
Yeah, I don't go to clubs anymore. Good grief.
doubles, and then they go home. Tracy had 2 double Jack Daniels and Cokes, and Sharon had 2 double vodkas and oranges. Now, calorically, for a night like this, you are looking at about 450 calories in total, which is really not a big deal at all, especially if they were on their feet and dancing all night. I mean, this is not going to kill you whatsoever. But what do we think that they did after their night out?
Got a kebab.
A cheeky chicken and chips.
Oh, I was close.
Yes, a cheeky chicken and chips. I feel like this is the typical thing you do. You go out for a night drinking and then you come home and eat 1,200 calories of fast food. In this case, these sisters actually just got 1 portion to split. Very dainty, very reasonable portion. When we zoom in there, they seem to have gotten very few chips. They got a salad with it. Yes, the chicken is deep fried and squirted with what I'm assuming is mayonnaise, since almost every Secret Eaters episode ever has a mayonnaise moment, I swear. Yeah. Apparently mayo is a very, very popular topping for British people, I guess.
I would say that mayonnaise is very popular generally in Europe, especially with the Netherlands for some reason. Like, I knew some Dutch people and they had mayonnaise on like everything. Like, it was mad how much mayonnaise they consumed.
The thing is, for these sisters, I'm going to go ahead and assume this type of event is a rare night out for them. And if so, they're crushing it, actually. A night like this really wouldn't mess with your weight at all. Like I said, particularly if you're actually dancing when you're out, you're killing it. They didn't chug alcohol.
Yeah.
They came home at a pretty reasonable time.
Hi, my name's Donna Kebab. Oh, actually, no. It should be, my name is Donna Kebab. I'll try to do a Greek accent. I can't remember how to do one. My name is Doner Kebab. A doner kebab, chili sauce salad. Yeah, we'll go with that. I was left at a club and luckily my ground lived right up the hill, but I was so worried getting arrested.
Time. I mean, 2 a.m. is late, but it's not 5 a.m. And they impressively got like 1 piece of chicken each. Honestly, skinny legend behavior. Unless somebody's faking it. Because it turns out that Tracy is caught snatching up her sister's portion as soon as she goes to bed. Perhaps Tracy ordered a little less than she needed to feel satisfied. Potentially because the cameras are watching her. And what's more, the show finds out that these nights are not a one-off for Tracy. As the show continues to monitor the 2 sisters, it catches Tracy in one of her absolute worst weight maintenance habits: alcohol consumption. The cameras find Tracy consuming a glass of wine, 2 shots of Tia Maria, a 4th drink, a mini bottle of wine, just like casually while she's out to see her family for the evening. Now, I think the show is filmed over a very
So she's got a bit of an alcohol problem, and we discovered with the guy that we were looking at yesterday that alcohol is very dangerous when you're trying to be on a weight loss journey. If you consume like quite a lot of beers, that is quite a lot of calories.
very short period of time. They say that it's a week, but sometimes they slip up and say like over the last 3 days. So you're like, Meaning that in reality, Tracy is likely consuming a lot of alcohol in her day-to-day life. The show actually ends up calling her a quote, delusional drinker.
Someone who drinks on a regular basis, but is completely unaware of the calories contained in alcohol.
Because according to them, they caught her consuming at least 400 calories of alcohol every single day.
A
during
day?
filming.
Wow.
Over the course of a week, same number of calories, large stuffed crust pepperoni pizza.
With the wine,
I'd rather have the pizza than the alcohol, to be fair.
at least she was also super secretive about it. She bought it while she was out with her sister, and then it never made it home.
So Auntie Tracy snuck a bottle of wine upstairs.
Oh my God.
And one of the craziest parts of this whole thing is that, according to Tracy, when they asked her to do her food diary before the show, she only recorded drinking 4 alcoholic drinks over 7 days. So that's all she tracked.
So she's a
But
liar.
the show actually caught her drinking that amount in just the first day. So that's 2,800 calories a week. That's almost a full pound of fat in calories. Just
They
from
are
alcohol.
old, which,
that would
yeah.
amount to around
But they
30
seem to be getting like a revival. Welcome in, by the way.
pounds of potential weight gain a year just from drinks. Not to mention, many studies have shown now that alcohol makes you much more likely to overeat.
That is
Not
true,
that anyone
yeah.
needed a study to
I mean, alcohol in general tends to, you know, make you let go of your inhibitions.
confirm that, but it's been confirmed. It lowers your inhibitions and
That's
reduces
what I said.
self-control, making it way easier to overeat. And on top of it all, in addition to your night out of drinking, a
Oh,
lot
really,
of people
Poppy?
find that they overeat the next
I
day.
didn't know
And
that.
that's likely because alcohol messes with your sleep and it can affect your blood sugar the next day. So some people wake up in the morning, they're hungrier than usual, they're lazier than usual because they got a terrible sleep. They order Uber Eats or skip the dishes or whatever, and the cycle repeats itself. Not to mention, I gotta say here that over the last few years, there has been so much new info about how bad drinking alcohol is for your health. Now, obviously, no one thought alcohol was a health food, but over the last few years, it's gotten so serious that they've
Yeah, it's
updated the
bad for muscle
guidelines to
growth, yeah.
say no amount of alcohol is now considered safe for your health. Now, this is almost more crazy, but apparently before
See, this is the thing. Like, people used to say, oh, a glass of wine, good for your health. I guess it isn't anymore.
2023, the guidelines said that men could consume up to 15 alcoholic drinks per week without a risk to their health, and women were allowed to consume up to 10. So that was considered to be within the realm of healthy. However, now it was changed to be just 2 drinks per week. That's a crazy change. And I guess the problem is
Carcinogens.
even light and moderate consumption has been shown to increase your risk of several different types of cancers. I mean, I knew alcohol was unhealthy, but I didn't know it was that unhealthy. I haven't really been drinking, say, like for years now, but I definitely like to have a drink.
Yes, alcohol is bad for blood sugar regulation. It can lower your blood sugar, and obviously that's not a very good thing to happen. Yeah, avoiding carcinogens is a very good way to live. Welcome in, Aurora.
I'm
Hope you're well.
celebrating every once in a while. I don't know how long that would be. Like, I don't know, once every 4 months, maybe I'll have a drink. More in summertime, vacation, Christmas, but it definitely makes you think, like, and I knew it was bad, but it's crazy to hear just how bad. And the fact that the guidelines were so high for so long is also shocking.
Welcome in,
All
Ray
around,
Ray. Good
very
to see you.
interesting
Hope you're
stuff.
well.
But yeah, objectively, one of the absolute worst things you can do for both health and weight maintenance. It might be a hard pill to swallow for some people, but you truly cannot fit alcohol into a healthy lifestyle. Except I guess you can have 2 drinks per week. That's it. According to science, you're fine. But other than that, you should probably just go for 0. So according to science, you basically officially cannot fit alcohol into a healthy lifestyle. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you. But anyway, let's get to what
Yeah, you've got to.
Tracy
I
actually
think there's always been an issue with alcohol consumption. I just think that people kind of gave it a bit of leeway, I suppose.
eats in a day.
Welcome in, Monk Chip. Good to see you.
Who
Yeah,
has
it
joined
is.
us. Tracy actually
you have
claimed
anything to
to
share?
have one of the cleanest diets ever mentioned on the show.
Just take me through the sort of food that you'd be eating during the day.
It was very like 2000s diet, classic diet.
Breakfast, I tend to have melon, fruit,
Melon.
strawberries, yoghurt. And then for my lunch, it tends to be salad with tuna or chicken with new potatoes, a bit of low-fat dressing.
Apparently her diet is so healthy.
No bullshit. I can't drink because of my epilepsy meds. So I haven't had anything since 2022. Yeah, a lot of alcohol does interfere with a lot of stuff. Like alcohol in particular interferes with antidepressants as well. So you got to be careful there.
To the point that she says this.
I'd probably be a lot bigger if I didn't eat so well.
And then completely randomly, the show doesn't mention what she eats for dinner or anything else at all. The only other thing the show tells us about what she eats is that she doesn't snack at all. She's adamant she is not a snacker. as she puts it.
I'm not a snacker. I'm not. Once that's it. Once I've had my tea, that's it. I don't eat.
And honestly,
Yes,
overall
she's
with
right.
Tracy, they get almost no footage of her eating anything at all. On day one, though, the
That's
show
mad.
does find that instead of the healthy breakfast she mentioned eating, Tracy actually skips
Smoking alcohol free for 7 years now. Let's go, Monk Chip. That's amazing. Well done.
breakfast entirely, and instead she snacks on
And summer
7
too.
biscuits
2022. That's
throughout
4
the
years.
morning.
Amazing
So
too.
already she said she's not a snacker.
Well done, both of them.
I'm not a snacker.
She definitely
I'm not a
is
snacker.
snacking at least once. And then that's basically it. In a shocking twist, the show actually gives up on Tracy because they got so little footage of her eating anything at all. We get a few clips of her
okay.
eating dinner with her sister, stealing some fries, and then basically nothing else. The investigators actually end up coming to the conclusion that Tracy is going to lengths to conceal what she eats from the camera.
Oh, okay. So she was that bad that she hid pretty much everything from the Secret Eaters team. Why would you go on the show then? Unless you were kind of forced to go on the show by your sister. You're a total snacker. I love to snack myself too, actually.
Because according to them, everything she's eating just makes no sense.
This week is not a typical eating week.
No, it's not a typical week.
Now, the show does not explain at all what they actually saw her doing, why they think that, just that they couldn't get enough footage to even record her eating much at all. Literally, calorically, we saw her consume more alcohol than anything else. It actually takes the show putting up secret cameras in her daughter's house to even get another clip of usable footage of her eating anything. In her daughter's house, she consumes some potato chips and, quote, 3 onion barges.
Tracy caught in the act snacking on 3 onion barges.
Now, I tried to figure out what an onion barge was. Closest thing I could find was potentially an onion bargie.
Onion. Yes, onion bargie. That's what they were talking about. Basically, sliced onion, deep fried, very delicious with herbs and spices. Very delicious, but quite caloric.
Bhaji, which is some sort of deep fried onion fritter with like Indian spices.
Yes.
So I'm thinking this had to be it. In other words, another deep fried takeout type thing. And that's basically it. So anticlimactic,
Delicious.
we don't get anything. No
Delicious.
breakfast footage, no lunch footage. Honestly, really the only thing you could say
Onion
about
barge,
Tracy
yeah.
is that she's a snacker because we exclusively saw her have snacks.
You got through
Yeah, that's
1,000
fair, someone.
calories just in snacks.
Now, on one hand, there is a huge problem with plucking someone out of their house and then moving them into their sister's house.
That's a blooming onion at Outback Steakhouse. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I think that's like a whole onion, isn't it?
To try and track what they're eating. It's not your own fridge.
Tangy
It's not
Ranch.
your own kitchen. And I don't know about you, but I'm not going to go over to my brother's house and just start like opening up his fridge and like eating his food the way I would
Yeah,
normally
onion
eat
bargies
at my
are
house.
delicious,
She
for
probably didn't
sure.
have her normal foods even there. And the thing about habits is no one has bad habits built up in someone else's house. Habits
I'll tell you what's underrated. Cauliflower fritters, right? My nan used to make cauliflower fritters and they were bloody banging. Obviously not good for you, but they were absolutely banging.
are extremely location dependent. That's why if you move to a new house, it's one of the absolute best times to try and change your habits because everything is disrupted for a very short period of time. So it gives you that opportunity to actually change your behavior. But yeah, virtually 99% of people are not going to behave the exact same way as they would normally at someone else's house.
What?
Plus,
An onion you
there's
have
the
to
added
pluck.
thing of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
every
makes
time you
sense.
open the cupboard, there's like a little mechanical sound as the thing zooms into your face while you're trying to eat something. However, on
We're going to Paolo's for blooming onions. Let's go, Paolo. You'll cover the tab, right? You're totally going to my brother's house and go through his fridge. Yeah, that makes sense.
top of that, it's pretty obvious that
Yeah,
Tracy
deep
was
frying.
also trying to lie to
Deep
the
frying
show.
is
She was
the
always
key
glancing
there.
at the camera. She hid the
A bindi
wine, the
bhaji. I've never had
chips,
that.
the bhajies. She decided to share a portion of takeout when she really wanted her own, probably. Plus, whatever the detectives saw that they didn't tell us, all of it together suggests Tracy was straight up lying to the show. Maybe more egregiously than anyone else who's ever been on the show.
Did you behave exactly as you would normally if the cameras weren't there?
I probably cheated a few times.
I don't know what cheated means in this context. You mean like cheated by
Terrible.
eating in the bathroom at work? Like, I don't know what she means. But I hate when the
She was sat on the toilet eating a blooming onion, I bet, dirty bitch.
contestants do this because it makes no sense. Why did you call the show in to film you eating if you weren't gonna eat? It would be so inconvenient to go on this show. It's so awkward. They're literally filming unflattering clips of you eating and filming you in your pajamas. And I mean, the big thing is here, you do have a mystery that you're trying to solve. It's funny because even with so little footage, one of the only things you could say about Tracy is that she is in fact a snacker. She's a snacker, okay? The only
Snacker.
thing the camera caught her doing was snacking.
That
Barely
sounds
any
good,
normal
Summer.
meals, purely alcohol, takeout, and the occasional snack. But if you recall, it's actually important for Tracy to figure out what's going on here because, oh yeah, she gained a full stone in just the last month.
Put a stone on in just over a month.
Plus 42 pounds this past year. The show actually ends her section with saying this.
And you're currently eating around 100 calories more each day.
100 calories above her maintenance is the only thing that they could find. We can maybe
Yeah,
assume that her weight gain has something
She is absolutely bullshitting then. Why would you hide it if you're trying to get to the bottom of why you're putting on weight? It's so stupid.
to do with the alcohol based off the very limited stuff that we saw, since she was drinking way more than she admitted to in her diary. But yeah, we have no idea, and then the show just moves on. Even though to gain weight as rapidly as she is, either the numbers are wrong or she's eating
Did she weigh
more
in
than
topless?
an extra
Maybe.
Big Mac combo and a big ice cream cone on top of her normal meals in a day.
A blouse can add about a stone. Yeah, I mean, if you believe what these people that weigh in topless say, you know, the shirts, they add like 300 pounds to your frame.
Day.
I probably cheated a few times.
Super
to be
size
gaining weight
versus
so
super
fast and
skinny.
then to not know where it's coming from and cheat on the show is crazy. But yeah, now it's finally time for sister number 2, Sharon. Is she also gonna lie to the camera, or is there something really medically mysterious going on?
Is convinced her home-cooked Arabic dishes aren't to blame for her weight gain.
Now, Sharon's actually pretty interesting because, as we know, she just moved home.
Yeah, she must know deep down that she's consuming a metric fuck ton of food, especially if you're gaining a stone in a month.
From Jordan after 19 years there, potentially because of a divorce.
The food there was amazing.
Now, I don't know anything about Jordan other than it's the home of Petra, that beautiful place with the monument or whatever carved right into the cliff. But right away, my immediate assumption about this place is it's gotta be healthy, right? I feel like Middle Eastern food is pretty healthy overall. So I looked up some Jordanian.
Not if you go to Kuwait. Apparently, all you have in Kuwait is broiled chicken, Jollibees, McDonald's, Burger King, Subway. That's all you get in Kuwait, apparently.
Dishes, and they seem pretty good. We got lots of chickpea based dishes, olive oil, chicken and rice based dishes, tons of veggies, herbs, yogurt, which would benefit your gut health. Everything seems great, and it should be a good thing for Sharon.
Oh,
who
not this
apparently
guy.
eats Jordanian dishes 99% of the time.
I've brought back a lot of the recipes I used to use in Jordan. They're nice to eat and too, they're healthy.
Plus, by the way, Sharon actually has a unique advantage over other contestants on the show. Sharon is a nurse, meaning that all day long, she is on her feet. She is moving around. That's one of the biggest things on this show. A lot of people...
If she's a nurse, surely she would know that she's consuming too many calories, right? I feel like a nurse would know that, surely.
just aren't moving around that much, and therefore it's hard to eat that much food at all in a day and not gain weight. And therefore you have a few snacks here and there, you gain weight, mystery solved. But not true for Sharon. The combo of a job that causes you to be up and around and moving, plus healthy, fresh food, home-cooked food, should mean that it's easy for Sharon to maintain her weight.
I'm quite active, I eat healthy, and it's the only thing I can point to, you know, the middle age spread.
Uh-oh.
So what's happening? According to Sharon, her daily diet looks like this: Weetabix for breakfast, yogurts and fruits for dinner, ? And a main of meats, vegetables, and salads, which prompts the host, Anna, to say,
From what you're saying, you are eating really well.
Yeah, definitely.
Which
Yeah.
is never a good sign. But it turns
Yeah,
out
I'm eating really well, actually. Like she's eating chips underneath her breath, like, yeah, I'm eating really well, actually. I don't
The
know
very
that speech,
first
old
meal we
bitch.
see Sharon eat is in fact a salad. Yes, the first meal they get on film is Sharon making her and her sister a salad, which all starts out pretty great with cucumber and tomato. However, by the time it's done, it's like no salad you've ever seen. And it very much so stretches the definition of salad. It ends up being this brown,
That is true,
gloopy thing
much,
here because it turns out that this salad is actually 90% tahini. Now, if you don't know what tahini is, it's a sesame seed paste, and I would say that it's healthy, but it is basically just pure fat, making it about 90 calories per tablespoon. And our
Delicious salad, exactly. If you have 20 tablespoons of tahini, it's not going to be that healthy.
girl is not using 1 tablespoon. As you can see here, Sharon really globs it on there. Okay, the salad is seriously mostly just tahini. I tried to look up and find what exactly this salad could be, and I think it's called something called salatet tahini, aka tahini salad. So I guess that explains that. However, when I look through pictures, it seems like the tahini to other ingredients ratio on everyone else's salad was a little bit different.
I was the nurse and I gained 160 pounds in 10 years. I only processed food. Dr. Pepper, I was eating at least 3,500 calories a day. I mean, yeah, if you know what you were doing, then that's, that's the case, isn't it? But this person is a nurse and she's claiming that she's eating well and she doesn't know why she's putting on weight. Surely, you know, surely she would have the understanding, being a nurse. Yeah, she's drowned it. I deserve a treat. Yeah, I'll have a look for it.
Different than Sharon's. Like this and this,
Probably can't do it on
they are
stream.
not the same. Now, I feel like this salad is the perfect example of how something can be technically healthy while still not being great for weight loss or weight maintenance. Anytime you're globbing fat onto something, you're adding a lot of extra calories, even if they're coming from a healthy source. Now, fat is great in a lot of ways. It keeps you full and satiated. You might find that if you have a meal without enough fat, you'll be hungry very shortly after. But with this amount here, it's just too dang much. I mean, I wonder if it could even taste remotely good the way that it is. I mean, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty
The
sure
pictures
food
did look
science
good,
wise,
yeah.
adding fat to a dish absolutely adds a lot of flavor because fat actually carries flavor. So the flavor from the vegetables will be enhanced by having some fat there. And it's also a texture thing. Fat really improves the palatability of most dishes. However, with both elements,
Isn't it a thing as well that you should put fat on things like salads because it helps with the digestion process, right? You're mortified by that salad. Yeah, it doesn't look very salad-like. It looks more like a really thick soup.
of this, there is definitely a point of diminishing returns. You quickly hit a point where you're not adding any more flavor and you're adding a sort of heavy mouthfeel that's not appealing. And when I saw her just continually plopping that tahini in the bowl, I had to wonder if she quote unquote knew how to season the salad properly. If you don't already know this tip I'm about to tell you, I'm about to change your life, okay? Your healthy cooking life is going to be massively improved just by the following piece of information. Here it is. The tip is salt.
These are rosy
That's the tip.
concoction.
Specifically kosher salt. I use this exact brand here. Chefs of all types love kosher salt. You can also use sea salt or some other good salt, but don't use table salt. And the thing is with the salt is, salt does not just make things saltier. It actually brings out the flavor of whatever you're making. So if you make something and it's flat and it's not flavorful, the way I imagine a bowl of basically just tahini to be, the solution is usually just salt. And the rule of thumb here is, and you have to experiment obviously, but you can keep adding salt up until the point that it tastes salty. So you're looking for the point right before the dish would taste salty. And up until that point, all you are doing is increasing the flavor of your dish. And when
I was confused at first, but this was a long time ago when the general idea was that exercise should have kept the weight off, but it didn't. I learned after losing weight that it was the sugar. Yeah, I mean it's a very relatively new that we understand that it's mostly nutrition and diet that we should be looking at rather than exercise.
recipes say season to taste, this is exactly what they mean. Of all the cooking lessons I have ever learned, this is probably the most fundamental one. This, if you don't already know it, will change your cooking game, especially a healthy cooking game, more than anything else. I honestly think back to all the dishes I made before I knew this tip. that I thought were bad, but I really just had no idea how to salt properly. And health-wise, this really shouldn't be a problem unless you have hypertension or you already eat a lot of ultra-processed foods, because ultra-processed foods have sodium levels well beyond what a home cook would be adding with their hand. But yeah, if you've never tried doing that before, please try it out carefully and let me know how it goes, because this is such a simple tip, but it's such a game changer. Anyway, back to Sharon, whose tahini salad was actually a side dish for the main course, the jacket potato. So we got a jacket potato plus the quote-unquote salad that both sisters went back for seconds on. It's definitely a high calorie dish, and they don't tell us
that's not a salad at that point, really, is it?
the calories for the total meal, but they do tell us that Sharon's portion of salad ended up being 800 calories thanks to the tahini.
The same number of calories in this chocolate as there is in your tahini.
Plus, a quick important note here, this meal, you may have noticed, was really, really low in protein. And for someone who's in midlife like Sharon, protein is even more important, because it is true that as you hit middle age, your hormones can actually make you hungrier. So they don't automatically gain weight, but part of this midlife spread thing is that people actually feel hungrier as they age. But protein is the most satiating macronutrient. It triggers GLP-1, it takes a really long time to digest, and research shows that people actually end up eating 10 to 15% less when they have a substantial source of protein with their meals. And not because they're trying to, just because they're less hungry thanks to that protein. Next, Sharon is making another home-cooked meal of what looks to be ground beef, peas, tomatoes, and rice, with 2 dolmas, which are grape leaves stuffed with rice and some meat. And when I first quickly looked at this,
Put a Built Bar on it, exactly.
I was like, this looks fine to me. I don't get what the problem is. But the show ended up telling Sharon that this plate was 1,000 calories.
Over 1,000 calories.
Really? And I was like, okay, approximately 100 grams of ground beef equals 300 calories. 100 grams of diced tomatoes, 25 calories. 100 grams of peas, 81 calories. 100 calories of dolmas, and 100 grams of rice, 130 calories. So where's the problem? So I go back and look, and I notice that the rice is actually a huge pile of rice. I can see from another angle here, and if this was actually a 300 gram pile of rice, well, now the math is starting to make more sense. Plus, the show shows that she really...
I get that latte. I hate breakfast, and now I'm full-blown eating breakfast in my 40s because I'm hungry. I guess it makes sense then that you get hungrier as you age.
Keeps kind of globbing in the butter into the rice, as well as whatever cooking oil she maybe used. All of it can add together to become a meal that's really high in calories, but didn't actually need to be. But you see, in this case, Sharon was actually eating what appeared to be a pretty healthy home-cooked meal. But a few small mistakes added up to Sharon consuming way more calories than she thought. She went back for seconds, she overpiled her plate with rice, and she didn't hold back on high-calorie additions like butter and tahini. And if she didn't do those things, she probably wouldn't have even noticed much of a difference, right? The food would have tasted basically the same, except it wouldn't have all added up to weight gain. All that together equals, boom, weight gain.
So you've never looked at the calories, never really looked at the ingredients.
No, I had no idea.
If you struggle with your weight at all, it is extremely valuable to spend a period of time tracking your calories. Get a kitchen scale, weigh out your food for a while, get to know the different values of the different foods that you like to eat. You don't necessarily need to commit to it for life, but just knowing that information will serve you very, very well.
As I said yesterday, I spoke to a sports scientist about this, and he said that you only really need to count the calories you consume like maybe once a month, and then as long as you keep to the same portions, you're fine.
And it's information that can potentially prevent or even reverse a mysterious middle-age spread. Because as the show keeps tracking Sharon, they don't find that many crazy eating habits. She eats a huge plate for her Sunday roast, she snacks on some extra stuff, she has a few snacks here and there, and we know about all the extra fats and whatnot that she's been liberally adding. But unlike her sister, Sharon was actually eating basically what she said she was in her diary. She was pretty honest with her consumption. The only thing was, she had no idea how many calories were in what she was eating. The food was actually about 1,000 calories more per day than she thought it was.
1,000 calories per day.
I feel like this is one of the most useful secret eaters cases ever, because it shows that it wasn't really middle-aged spread. It was actually, she just didn't really know what was happening, and she was making lots of little mistakes that costed her weight gain over time. In the end, with everything pointed out to them, both sisters
makes
admit
sense,
they are
Lucy.
not medical mysteries.
I have been in denial. It's me, so I need to change.
And that they quote,
Yeah, there are some books out there where they make you look at examples of naturally healthy people, naturally skinny people, and it tells you like their routine.
unquote, middle age spread was not the real issue all along.
I'm going to stop putting it down to middle age spread or menopause to myth.
But I do want to end with a little more info on the middle age spread because
Oh, yeah.
it is a real
Nutrition
thing.
label reading
Statistics
is
show
good.
that starting in our 40s, both men and women can expect to gain some weight. And part of this is in fact because our biology does change in a way that makes it harder to maintain a healthy body weight. Hormones change for men and women, making us hungrier. Fat cells actually start producing at a faster rate, and we start losing muscle mass, all coming together to make it harder to not gain weight over time. However, none of those things mean that weight gain is unavoidable. And there are tons of things you can do to help prevent this from happening. Number one, resistance training. Probably the most helpful thing a person in their 40s or 50s can do for
Body weight squats, push-ups, weight training, plank, glute bridge, for example. Oh yeah, they're all good. They're all good. I've got some resistance bands in the bedroom actually. Might have to unpack them and give them a whirl.
their long-term weight and, more importantly, health. Number two, protein as a means of maintaining and helping build muscle mass. Plus, the more protein you eat, the more satiated you tend to be, as we talked about earlier, potentially offsetting the hormonal changes we talked about. And number three, awareness, which is basically the whole lesson of this episode and every Secret Eaters episode we do. Awareness can help you change your behavior by literally
Pick up some
making you
heavy
more
shit,
aware
exactly.
of what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong, and can of course help you avoid 1,000 calorie tahini salads.
Oh my God,
Anyway,
where is it?
thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in
I haven't
the next
used
one.
it for a while, but yeah, you lift this shit up. Welcome in, Joni. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Yeah, it's always about calories. Always about the calories. Debbie, if you're still in chat, is this the Tommy Wilson you're talking about? Seems like it.
Welcome back to another Why in a Day's a Fat Person video, and it's getting to the stage where I think I'm making one too many of these videos because now I'm seeing fully grown men walk around dressed as food.
What I ate today,
You watching? Why are you dipping your cheeseburger in Coke? That's disgusting.
I mean, I beg your pardon, cheeseburger dunked into Coke. That's the worst combination than being the intruder in Oscar Pistorius' house. The only positive I can see if that drink was a Diet Coke rather than a full caloried Coke, as that's one of the best weight loss hacks there is out there, as it's so seamless, it's so easy to convert from fully calorie drinks to 0 calorie options, and it will save you hundreds of calories per day.
This is a realistic way in a day as a plus size person attempting a lock-in. That feels scary to say, but yeah. Let's get into what I ate. I started off with 2 breakfast sandwiches. These are on a light whole grain English muffin. I had 2 eggs.
I mean, I have this, but I have like one.
Some bacon, cheese, and I cannot believe it's not butter spray. I use that all the time. Super yummy. Tutorial coming on that.
So this is a weight loss diet, and that shouldn't
No
be a
worries,
scary
Debbie.
thought. If you're going into your diets more scared than one of Henry VIII's wives during her gender reveal party, then that's already putting you in the wrong mindset and will probably lead to failure rather than success. What you need to do is pick a diet that sets you up for the long term. Pick a sustainable deficit you can stick by and one you're not starving in. Have a flexible diet where you're not neglecting going out for meals with family and friends, and build it into your day-to-day life, and don't let your diet overpower you. Also, don't cut out all the foods you've been eating your entire life that won't work. Either find lower calorie alternatives to them or eat them in moderation. And also get in the mindset of not where will I be in 6 weeks, think where will I be in 6 months from now. But as for the breakfast itself, it was pretty good.
I guess what I eat in a day as a person with type 2 diabetes and high plus and high blood pressure and fatty liver wasn't trending. Yeah, that is
High
true.
in protein, and that meal actually looks quite nice. So she's already finding lower calorie alternatives to the food she already likes, which is the key to dieting, as I said.
I decided to go to Panda Express because I needed something quick and easy.
Not Panda Express. That's Ethan Bernard's favorite place.
Ordered was teriyaki chicken, half super greens and half white rice, but they gave me fried rice instead, and I'm honestly kind of sad about it because it kind of
Good
messed
morning,
everything
old
up for
lady.
me.
How you
Ordering
doing?
something
Welcome
out if
in.
you are busy can be okay. The only danger is you don't know what this food's actually been cooked in to make it. So oils, butters, these foods are very high in calories because they're very high in fat. And fat has the most amount of calories per gram compared to any other macronutrient. So if your food's been cooked in that sort of stuff, it can add hundreds of extra calories without you even realizing it.
Not really that healthy, but it was this popcorn, and I promise y'all this is the last bag of popcorn. But like, look how buttery it is. It was just so yummy.
But popcorn can actually be a good weight loss food, surprisingly. Not the version she's eating here with loads of butter added onto it.
Just
But
air
typically
popped.
the microwave popcorn is very good because it's very low in calories but very high in volume, therefore keeping you a lot more fuller compared to other snacks.
Hi, and welcome to my series, What I Eat in a Day as a Fat Vegan Losing Weight for My Wedding. For breakfast, I started off with this really tasty tofu protein bagel, which is made with the tofu, a protein bagel, some cheese, and I put...
Blimey, I didn't even know fat vegans were even
I that looks horrible, to be honest. I don't know. Just a block of tofu? Yeah, I don't know. Just a block of tofu. Using spray olive oil and weighing it helped me cut down on using a lot of oils. Yeah, you've got to be really careful with oils. You do have to measure them out very stringently. Like a tablespoon of olive oil, I know is at least 120 calories.
the thing. What's next? Blind interior designers? Well, in fairness, I think even a blind interior designer would have done a better job in this room than what I've done with it, to be fair. As for the breakfast itself, it's a very small portion. And I have to say, the rise in protein tax of everything is just ridiculous. Everything now has protein in it. Chocolate crisps, your mum's tampon, everything has protein in it one way or another. And one of the things to look out for when it comes to protein stuff is the protein to calories ratio. So let's say you've got something that's 200 calories and 20 grams of protein, that's a good ratio. Versus 500 calories and 12 grams of protein, that's not very good, is it?
Put some ketchup on it. After I went to the gym where I lifted some weights, it was upper body day.
Nice.
Here is a breakdown of my workout.
Oh my God, I use that app too. Heavy is a great app.
This was set by my coach. And then
So a weightlifting routine when you are losing weight is a fantastic idea. Not because lifting weights burns that many calories off, especially compared to cardio. It's because of the muscle.
Yeah, there's so much going on with like adding protein to everything. It's absolutely incredible at the moment. Like, and I think that some people aren't aware that you can most likely easily get your protein without adding protein products, injected with protein. You eat tofu with just some salt, doesn't bother you. I'm not a fan of tofu, to be honest. I prefer, like, if I go for like vegetarian or vegan options, I tend to go for mushroom protein or pea protein.
You build when you are
Built
lifting
bars
those
are a
weights.
health food,
This
yeah.
is because muscle is more metabolically active compared to fat, which pretty much means you'll be burning more
That's fair
calories
enough
off,
too.
even at rest, with more muscle on your frame compared to fat. Also, lifting weights can help with your body composition and maybe prevent any loose skin. And it's also great that she's tracking her lifts. That's absolutely
Yeah, I like
essential
his
for
sense of
muscle
humour
growth
too.
because she knows what she's done last session and knows what to improve on next time, with either adding more weight on one more repetition onto her previous exercise.
Had some cucumber hosamaki and some edamame, which was really, really super delicious. Previously, I would have gone for a big old katsu curry. And then after this, I needed some extra protein, so I had this really yummy chocolate protein shake. Really
I'll take half a skull of protein, please.
good, 19 grams of protein per shake.
So getting protein from both meat and supplement sources is completely fine as long as it suits your lifestyle, and eating enough protein per day is great because protein is the most filling macronutrient and it also retains and builds muscle mass. But you don't need to go massively overboard with the protein. You don't have to be more protein than Paul Walker ever was. I'll put a protein goal on screen now, which is sort of a rough estimate you can go by.
What I eat in a day is a proud fat girl. So
I mean, all the things to be proud of. I think you've picked the wrong choice there. Proud of my children? Nah. Proud of my partner? No chance. Proud of your parents? Are they still alive?
today is a proud fat girl. So I started my day off with some leftovers. Then I had a little bit of chocolate. Oh, and these spicy munchies. They're one of my absolute.
Why are you talking with a low BMI voice if you're proud to be fat? It's like Food Abuse video. Oh my god. I ate a hot dog under a bridge yesterday, and it was so succulent. Oh my god, I've never had such a succulent beefy hot dog in my life. And it was $2 from Costco.
Absolute favorite snacks in the world. Then I had a little bit of Starbucks coffee, and this was obviously a really snacky day, so I had a honey bun, and then I had some Swedish fish, these tropical minis. These were super good. It was my first time having them. I drink a ton of water, and I go through multiple water bottles.
And I've drunk a bun. I drank a lot of water. Oh my god. And then 2 hours later, I had to urinate it out from my urinator. You know what I mean?
A day.
But does it have lead?
That's something, and there's
Chock
no
full of
surprise she's going
leady
through that much
goodness.
water per day. With all the sugar and salt she's eating, her mouth must be drier than a nun's you-know-what downstairs area.
One of these devours. Oh my god, these are one of my favorite foods in the world. I used to live off of these. Like, there was a period of time where this was pretty much all I ever ate. And for dessert, I actually ended up having 4 of these, which was the whole pack. So a bit of a for sure. But oh well, shit happens. And then for my final meal of the day, I just had some spaghetti.
Not very typical to eat after dessert, but you know what? Oh, well,
Urinator
what's a
2,
couple of
Judgment
calories?
Day.
And there is quite a bit of
Exactly.
sympathy for some of these people because you don't know what's happened in their lives for them to eat in this sort of way. You don't know what trauma they've gone through where they use food as a vice now. Because that's
Yeah, but I don't know. If you're advertising that you're a proud fat person, right? And you're like talking like you're about to have a very overtly orgasmic experience. I'm just saying that you know you need to kind of maybe accept that some people are going to comment on that.
why I used to do when I
Sugar-free
was
peach
massively
tango.
overweight.
Do you know what, Debbie? I was talking to Zebs about this last night. I'm not a fan of many sugar-free drinks. Like I avoid like caloric drinks for the most part anyway, apart from like iced latte, iced coffee. I don't like sugar-free lemonade, sugar-free Fanta, sugar-free Tango. When I was a kid, I used to love the apple Tango or the appetizer, but I just can't. I just don't like any diet drink other than Pepsi Max or Diet Coke. Somewhere someone's wanking to this. What, this stream? Yeah,
Food was my only
probably.
escape from life.
I wouldn't be
Some of it is
surprised.
actually quite sad with these people, as food is clearly the only thing they've got, and there is massively sympathy in that.
In a day as a big fat twat. I had 4 beers last night and I feel rough as a dog's ass. 4 beers? What kind of pussy am I? The minute I opened my eyes, I was craving some cheesy pasta. And when I mean cheesy pasta, I mean cheese and pasta. If you're new here...
And I thought I was the worst content creator related to food in the UK.
Yeah,
There can
once
only
in
be
a
room for
while.
one of us. And something you may not realise when you are losing weight, just how many calories there are in...
What about flavored fizzy water? I don't like sparkling water. Like generally, I'll either have the drinks that I have, coffee, water, and Pepsi Max and Diet Coke occasionally. Other than that, like I am fine with just like water. I can go through like 4 liters of water in a day.
pasta, because when you buy it from the shops, the actual calorie amount on there is typically its weighed amount when it's been fully cooked, rather
Apple
when
cider
it's
is very
dry.
nice,
There's
yeah.
a massive calorie difference between the two.
I tell you what, Debbie, back in the day, apple ties and chips from the Chinese. Chef's kiss.
caressed my lips, which is probably why I can't handle 4 beers, because my body's probably shutting down on me. I did manage to drag myself in the shower and get my ass to Tesco because I wasn't satisfied. I was still bloody hungry. Since when was 1 can of tuna £1.60? Isn't it meant to be fucking cat food? Tesco, count your days, because I'm about to start robbing the place. I ain't paying it. I had to pick up a banana yazoo because I was just craving some sugar. Is it yazoo? Fuck knows. I hit the jackpot because they had their wraps all reduced. I used to get embarrassed picking up yellow sticker stuff, but you know what? In this cost of living crisis, I will fight a bitch for the last Southern Fried Chicken wrap. I don't care if you've got 3 kids to fucking feed, Suzanne. I've got a fat ass to feed. I'm feeling really fishy at the moment, and I just really fancied some tuna pasta. But the
Blimey, mate, fancy a bit more mayonnaise on that tuna. I mean, fucking hell. And another very easy change if you are losing weight is to convert from the fully caloried sauces to the lower calorie counterparts. Just like with the drinks we said earlier, it's a very seamless change. They taste very
Oh, you meant her
similar.
ASMR voice? Oh, right.
Hundreds of calories per day, once again.
off McDonald's order. I got a double cheeseburger, a Big Mac, the McCrispy. Because I spent so much fucking Wonga, they gave me 6 free nuggets. Thank you very much. There's just something about McDonald's that it's just crack to me. Nice thing about it, after eating all of this, I wanted to order it again. I'm not lying when I say big fat twat. I can eat and eat and fucking eat.
This guy's got a bad diet, but he isn't fat. Yeah, I imagine it's because he's young, in his 20s. It'll probably catch up with him.
Before I try and tell myself I'm going to lose weight, I just don't. I just get worse. I think I've come to the realisation I'm always going to be a big
Chips
fat
from the
twat. And you know what? I'm
Chinese.
okay with it. Maybe I just start an OnlyFans account where people just watch me eat. I mean, I'm basically...
I think I'd rather see Katie Hopkins start an OnlyFans page, to be honest. And in fairness, I can relate in wanting to lose weight, telling yourself, right, the diet starts on Monday, then Monday comes and you can't be bothered. I can definitely relate to that. I've done it numerous times. So my only advice to that would
Welcome
be
in,
start
Connor.
the
Good to
day.
see you, mate.
Not
Hope
everything
you're
has
well.
to be centered around food when you are dieting. While that's very important, obviously, you can still go out, get plenty of steps in, drink plenty of water. You can still go to the gym. Not everything has to be centered around food when you are losing weight, and you can start.
Yeah, I remember the first hangover of my 30s. You're good, mate.
Building up your routine around it, even if you have a bad day for eating.
As a person over 290 pounds, I'm quite literally going
Yeah,
crazy
I'm good,
over
Connor.
here.
All
I
good.
started off with a
Well,
cup of coffee.
I was ill for a couple of weeks, with a chest infection, so I was completely laid out, but I'm fine now. Thank you.
I think this was like caramel flavor. Then I made a bunch of toast. It was not
Bunch of
hitting, and I
toast.
ended up throwing this away and taking my butt to the McDonald's. From McDonald's,
So you were like, fuck this toast. I'm gonna go have shitty bread from McDonald's. All right, fair enough.
ended up getting some orange juice, and then I got the steak, egg, and cheese biscuit. So good. This literally hurt my stomach so bad, though. I also
Not
got a hash
surprised.
brown and then a sausage McGriddle.
I like how daintily she's trying to eat a hash brown. Like,
Pictured, I had some Pringles and cookies in my car, and then I
oh, you
had
messaged
some
me. Well, on
leftovers.
Discord.
Well, this woman, 1 minute she's dieting, then 1 minute.
Yeah, it was recent. It was like um middle of July until like towards the end of July. Like this is like I think this is the second week back. Egg and cheese biscuit.
Overeating. I mean, she hates dieting more than Greta Thunberg hates fly tipping.
Oh, that
Because when
sounds
she is
good, Debbie.
dieting, she might
That
be
would be a nice
massively
feeling.
restricting, trying to get as results as quick as possible.
Her stomach
then
is
just regaining
crying.
the weight once her willpower breaks. I've been there many times myself. So it's clear that she wants to lose weight because she's dieting every 5 bloody minutes.
Oh,
So what
okay.
you need to do is build more realistic, sustainable habits you can do for the rest of your life. Create a diet where you don't want to cheat on it and set yourself up for the long term rather than thinking so short term all the time. So that's all the clips I wanted to go in this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and took something away from it as well. I'll see you in the next one.
The weight loss is going well, mate. I've just seen your message. Yeah, the weight loss is going well. I lost a pound this week, and over the past month, unsurprisingly related to my illness, I lost, I think, 12 pounds. So I've lost like, I think I've lost like 13, almost a stone in just over a month, I think. But a lot of that is thanks to not eating because I was ill. So yeah, that was good recommendation, Debbie. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to Tommy Wilson, guys. That would be that's this guy here. Oh yeah, this is what poor James Bowler used to look like.
Mood, you guys. Mood, you guys.
Mood, you guys. Mood. Can I have 25 a cheeseburger? 57 tacos. I'm just doing the James Bowler ordering voice. And the 2 Diet Coke because balance is the king.
Mood, you guys. Mood, you guys. Mood. Mood. Mood, you guys.
Yeah, a chest infection will do wonders for you, mate.
I kind of hate that I went
No
viral for
worries,
like
Debbie.
eating. It happened, so this video was like the 5 and then did the 8, 10. Book just kept commenting, okay, do 12 and then do 15 and yeah, I like
He did do a podcast, James Bowler, but unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish, and it was a bilingual podcast. So I started listening to it, and then it was obviously like, buenos dias, buenos tardes, un cerveza, por favor. And I don't know Spanish very well. So
lost 150 pounds. Is a kid bigger
I'm
than
glad
me?
I make you laugh,
Bigger
Debbie.
than me?
While most of the internet is completely disgusted with this guy's content, somehow restaurants are going out of their way to invite him to eat enough food for an entire village in a single sitting. You would think that restaurants wouldn't want that kind of negative attention, but this guy's the exception. This man's name is James Bola, and if you've spent more than 5 minutes on
No beers, just cock. Diet
TikTok in
cock.
the last year, you've probably seen him. He's the guy that says mood right before he obliterates
Mood?
20 packs of instant ramen or 3 entire packs of Oreos for breakfast. But there's a thought that I just
What is that he's eating? What, the blocks? Of butter.
really can't shake. You see, before James ever became famous for eating, he'd already lost 150 pounds. So for the
Oh
life
my god, he lost 150 pounds. And the thing is, he looked absolutely incredible as well. Yeah, literally like squares of butter. Pure, unadulterated fat fuckery. And Connor, he put frosting on top of that as well, like strawberry frosting, like the frosting you get on cake. That's why I gag every time I see him eat butter. Like, honestly, I can't handle it.
of me, I just can't understand why, after having accomplished all that, would he not only gain it all back, but put on even more weight than before. It's just crazy to me that most people know him for doing the exact thing that he once escaped
Frosted
from.
butter, yeah.
You guys, today for breakfast we're gonna be eating
Cereal.
I love it.
And
It has become a trend to eat butter on TikTok. That is true. Like butter and frosting. Like, I don't mind watching somebody eat cheese, right? Because it's cheese, but it just feels unnatural to watch somebody eat a legit block of butter. He did look really good too, yeah.
initially wanted to make a video about how outrageous his eating habits were, but I
Cereal.
couldn't help but realize that there's a deeper underlying issue here. Being a content creator in the fitness and nutrition space myself, I was ready to tear him apart in this video because I've seen it all before, and I was just thinking,
What happened to James Bowler's weight loss journey? It disappeared like so many blocks of butter at his local supermarket.
he was another Nikocado. But the more I looked into his story, I actually started to realize that he's genuinely a good person. He once stated that he was bullied in middle school, but he never actually held any resentment for the bullies. He said he figured that they probably had their own stuff going on at home, which for a middle schooler is a surprisingly mature way of looking at it.
An 8th grade.
I do feel so sorry for James because I feel like he seems like a lovely person, and both his parents are in prison, right? And he must have gone through so much, especially being like an effeminate gay person, right? You've got the bullying from that, you've got the bullying from being fat. There's just all sorts of things going on in your life. So it takes an incredible toll on you to be bullied for so many things. So it seems like Pulpy, he was fat before, lost a lot of weight, and then maybe the prison thing sent him back over the edge.
He was throwing chocolates at me, making fun of my weight, and my mom didn't even know that I was getting bullied. No one knew that I was getting bullied. Like, I'm like such a
Yeah, I
soft.
think his dad's was sentenced to 3 years, and his mum was sentenced to 5 years, or it was the other way around. I can't remember.
Like, person that I couldn't. In my head, I'm like, maybe they're like going through something, and that's why they're like taking it out on me, like understanding on like why they're bullying me.
It seems like
but
it.
I'm like, maybe
Yeah,
they're going through
Lucy.
something at home.
And aside from just being a funny and outgoing guy, you know, the fact that he went to school and graduated and worked as a medical assistant.
So he was very big, and then he worked as a medical assistant, and I guess that's where he lost the weight. Yeah, I
I
imagine
just feel
so.
like he's more of a normal person than most people would think. Before all the TikTok fame, James actually worked in a Jack in the Box.
I don't actually know what they do.
Apparently, one of his coworkers that he claims to be his work
Or what
mom
they did,
inspired
rather.
him to get in shape. And so he cut out like sugary drinks and junk food, and he ended up losing 90 pounds. And that's just by cutting out the garbage. But then he even takes it a step further and hires a coach and goes to a transformation camp. He says he was on a strict routine, consistently going to the gym, eating clean, and then he loses another 60 pounds. Following this massive transformation, he claims that people were treating him different, and he even got a lot of attention from females.
You know, there's always like that one coworker that's like your mom at work. Yeah. Tell me, she's like, Mijo, you need to lose weight, like get healthy and stuff like that. Cut off sugars, like juices, soda, candy, little by little.
Yeah,
I wasn't
maybe.
eating as much fast food. I was just eating the meals that my mom.
I wonder if he felt like he didn't have any other marketable skills than eating. Well, I mean, he was a medical assistant, so I don't know. Females. Females. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, mate. Not sure about that one. I love butter melted in my coffee. I'm not sure about that, Ty. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, mate.
Mom would make at home. Just doing that, I lost like 80 to 90 pounds. They say I plateaued. I couldn't lose any more weight. So I hired a trainer. I went to the Camp Transformation Center. Really, really helped me. They put me like on a meal plan, working out like 2 to 3 times a day. I was like committed. Yeah, I lost 150 pounds.
And you would think that that's the end of someone's redemption arc, right? But somehow it's not, because the James Bola that we know today
Did he work at the Helen Keller factory?
Is clearly
Irish
morbidly
butter.
obese and eating himself
What's
to death.
that?
As a matter of fact, the more I look through his more recent videos, the more genuinely concerned I become. Not only is he just getting bigger, but it seems like those bright and saturated features from his earlier videos are starting to fade.
Mood, you guys. Today we're gonna be eating a little snack, one of my favorite snacks. We're gonna be.
And there's no way you could convince me that even at his weight, eating straight up blocks of butter can be enjoyable for him. You know, some of his fans probably eat vicariously through his videos, but now that his content is turning into deleted Fear
Hate
Factor
it.
episodes,
I just hate watching people eat butter. And I know that's a very niche thing to hate, but I think we all agree that it's a terrible thing, right? Watching people
that's
eat
the
butter.
case anymore.
You guys, next we're gonna have some frosting with the butter. Look at that.
Yeah, great. Oh my Jesus.
And this is genuinely a really tough
Also, change your smoke alarm battery, you fuck.
watch for me. Aside from the fact that it's actually just
Only
disgusting,
bit of
I
Kerry
can't
Gold,
imagine how
yeah.
you would feel after consuming all that fat. Not to mention, he's posting these videos almost daily, and he stated publicly that he actually finishes everything that he
shit.
eats. So I can't even imagine the long and short-term effects that this could have on his overall health. So what actually went wrong between the time he lost 150
Yeah, I
pounds
think it is a
to
texture
now? You see,
thing.
unfortunately for James, his transformation took place before he started going to university.
I mean, going to school and like you're always doing exams and doing homework and you're in class and you're doing 3-hour classes and you tell yourself like, you know what, I'm just gonna grab a quick bite to eat. I'm gonna go through a drive-through. And it just, from there, just like a constant thing that I was doing. I was going to school,
Doubly
focusing on
gross.
that. And
Yeah, that's horrible, isn't it?
I gained it back.
And at that point, it only got worse. Because most people don't know this, but James's parents are actually incarcerated.
My parents are incarcerated. My mom is doing 3 years in prison, and my dad is doing 5 years in prison.
No, there
They
you go.
never had that conversation with us. They never put a title to their like job or what they would do. 2 days after my graduation, and we were writing like last minute things we needed for the party. As I wake up, I hear my name like a speaker, and they're like, James, come out with your hands in the air. If you don't come out, we're gonna send in people and they're gonna handcuff you. And I feel like that situation like really opened my eyes. But it was hard. Like those 2 years, it was so hard because we didn't know like what was gonna happen.
And while this doesn't completely justify what he's doing to himself, at this point I started to understand and piece together how he got to this point. If you don't have healthy ways of dealing with personal stress, and if eating provides you some kind of emotional relief, weight gain is almost inevitable. But even
This is his whole TikTok channel, his whole presence on social media seems to be a trauma response. Like he's just living out his trauma online, which is just I don't even know what to say to that. That's just awful. And it makes me want him to get help more. So it's yeah, it's mad. I just wish he would actually get some help because this is just it's not going to end well, obviously.
Even with the additional stress, I don't believe that this is the main driver of his continued weight gain.
Can I start off with some appetizers? Okay, what kind? Can I get an order of the boneless wings? Okay, how many pieces? Can I get the 16?
And one thing I've noticed as well is that he doesn't have people to support him to help him lose weight. Have you noticed that? It's like, you know, the videos where he got his head shaved and where he was hanging out with people. They seem to encourage him rather than support him in any kind of weight loss endeavor. And it's just really sad. When you have nobody in your corner to help you make positive changes, this is kind of the thing that happens.
Can I get buffalo? Okay. And then can I get some of the bone-in wings? Buffalo as well. 16. Okay. And then can I get an order of your mozzarella sticks? Okay. Anything else? Can I get that the 6 count? The shareable size? Okay. And then can I get an order of your nachos? The shareable size as well? Nacho shareable. Anything else? Yes. And then can I get an order of your dip trio, the chips and salsa and the cheese and the wok? Okay. And that's it for the appetizers. Can I get an order of your chicken crispers for the main course?
James Bola didn't start his TikTok career making exclusively food content, but with his funny personality and outgoing demeanor, he always felt like he had a calling to entertain, so he was adamant on making this work. And while his initial videos weren't gaining much traction, he decided to post a video of him cooking and eating a couple packs of instant ramen, and this is where he really took off.
Today for breakfast.
15 packs of ramen.
15 packs of bulldog carbonara noodles.
Out of breath holding ramen.
And whether you liked his content or absolutely hated it, the attention and engagement that he would pull in was undeniable. So just like any other
probably a
content
cry for
creator,
help,
he
Dan, I don't know.
capitalized on the format that was actually working and managed to obtain millions of followers across all his platforms. And now that he's become somewhat of a household name, restaurants and food brands start inviting him to do collaborations.
I've survived bulldog before, but panda and bulldog?
A lot of sodium, yeah.
I'm grabbing the new Dynamite Sweet and Sour Chicken here at Panda Express, and I'm seeing if it actually brings out that kick or if it is all just hype. The color alone is showing me that it has that serious spice.
And from this point on, he's no longer just James Bola, but he's James Bola, the character, the guy who's known for eating copious amounts of unhealthy food. And there's a real problem with that, because people aren't drawn to his page to see him do normal things. They're not.
No, they're drawn to the spectacle, I would say.
There to watch a guy eat healthy foods or stay in shape or just be a normal human being. They're drawn to his videos by the pure insanity of the food that
True,
he
Paolo.
eats. Everybody's there
He
to
sounds like the guy that does number 15. The last thing you want on your Burger King burger is somebody else's foot fungus. But that might be just what you get.
See him order an entire menu or consume 5,000 calories in a single sitting. So if he wants to continue on this path, he's forced to perform a certain way.
As you started seeing the views come in and like the comments, did you ever feel pressure like, oh my god, like maybe I don't want to eat this many fucking maruchanes, but I have to one up my last video?
Yeah.
Did you feel that pressure?
I did actually. I was like, my first video was like the 5, and then I did the 8, and then I did 10. And
Who is
then
that
people
guy?
just kept commenting,
He's a podcast guy. I don't know who he is.
12, and then do 15, and then me, yo de menso, like listening. I kind of hate that I went viral for like eating. But it happened, so.
If you look over some of his comments, you'll find that half the people love his personality and completely overlook the fact that he's making really unhealthy choices for himself. And then the other half of commenters are either completely disgusted or genuinely concerned
You're
about
right,
the choices
Poppy,
that
for
he's
sure.
making. Surprisingly, James isn't even bothered by the hateful comments.
It was like the people that took their time to like go and find my email and email me like a long paragraph saying that I was gonna die, that I wasn't gonna make it to 27, that I wasn't gonna make it to 28, that I
Lovato.
wasn't gonna make it to the next year and stuff like that, that I was, you know, stuff like
Maybe the looks
those
inspired.
comments were like the hardest comments to see, because I was like, bro, like, porque,
Poor
like, why
Lovato.
tell someone that, like, you know, like, it's like wishing death upon someone.
Yeah.
And that's one of like the comments that like really like bugged me. But other than the other comments, I don't care.
What's interesting is that I find that those people that actually went out of their way to
It does kind of feel dystopian in the way that we have these people on social media that are effectively unaliving themselves for money.
email him were people that were genuinely concerned. And yet those are the comments that he was actually offended by.
But I feel like I know what I'm doing, and I know what I can handle. So I appreciate like people being concerned, but I feel like I know what I can handle, so.
You see, a statement like that is just kind of ridiculous. How can you possibly sit there and say that you know what you can handle when it's very clear to your audience that your unhealthy eating habits are already having an effect on your overall health? Mind you, this man is also a medical assistant, so it's hard for me to believe that he's ignorant to the fact that he's destroying his body.
He feels like the people telling him the truth are the haters. Yeah, YouTube allows it, TikTok allows it, Instagram allows it.
And
It's
I
mad,
need
isn't
to
it?
do an at-home sleep study too.
And I have a video taken down because I put the calories in the video. Fucking stupid. He might pull a Nicocado. What, OnlyFans? Probably. Nah, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Because he does a lot of live streams on TikTok, so you see him in real time, so I don't think that's going to happen.
He also admits that he's been to the hospital on multiple occasions after feeling symptoms of a heart attack. But according to him, all of the medical professionals that he's seen stated that he doesn't actually have any issues with his heart whatsoever. And the symptoms that he's feeling is actually from anxiety attacks.
Are like shortness of breath, or like I feel like I was gonna faint, or like
I think the shortness of breath might come from being morbidly obese. Just a hunch.
I always felt that. So I always would go to the urgent care or go back to the ER, and I even got in trouble by the doctor, like, you have to stop coming back, like
there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong. Like,
and even if his heart is healthy, I'd be hard pressed to find out that a doctor didn't tell him he needed to get his weight in check. And I think the part that's actually really messed up is that he's posted multiple videos about him potentially going on a new weight loss journey and genuinely looking like he's ready to make a change. But not only did those videos not perform well, but having already lost the weight before, James is probably painfully aware that the process is really boring. And without having the wow factor of eating ridiculous amounts of food, I wouldn't be surprised if he's scared to lose everything that he's built on his platform. When he talks about how people treated him differently when he initially lost the weight, I think the irony of this statement is actually insane.
I think it has to come to a point, though, where you shouldn't give a fuck about the money. You should focus on your health, because money comes and goes, right? But your health, once it deteriorates, it's very difficult to come back from that. You like that shirt? Well, this purple shirt, it does look lovely.
Like the different treatment.
I did, but it also like affected me a lot because why treat someone different like when they're at a different point in their life, and like why treat someone like like why treat someone different, if it affected me a lot because it was like a fear. I'm like, oh my god, if I gain the weight
I'm not a fan of Oreos either. I don't like the taste. I've tried the Oreo Diet Coke as well. That was disgusting.
again, like are certain people gonna stop talking to me, or like is the treatment like gonna stop, or like
In this clip, he's clearly scared that people will treat him differently if he gains the weight back. He now probably has the same feeling, but in reverse. I imagine that he's probably scared that people would treat him differently or he'd lose his following if he actually got healthy and lost the weight. And while his physical appearance and overall health would probably gain him some respect from his following, there's a good chance that in the process of getting there, he'd lose a lot of his following because the content would have lost its wow factor. And to add to this pressure, he really cares about his mother, and like many young men, he wants to make her proud and make sure she's taken care of when she's released from prison.
He broke me because I feel like my mom doesn't like deserve to be where she's at right now because she never wanted to live that like lifestyle. She was always telling my dad like, no, 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 like let's not do this, like let's get like real jobs, like let's start a business. Like,
I remember you were little, you would tell me, oh, Mom, I want to work in the medical field, and you did it. And now look, you're for a podcast, and I'm really proud of you. And to see you, now when I get to see you again.
I actually don't think James is a bad guy, and honestly,
I don't know, like his mum must realise that James is effectively unaliving himself for money. Why would you be proud of that? I don't get it. I don't think James has anybody in his corner telling him you need to lose weight. We keep going back to Sal, but when Sal was at 725 pounds and he was having DKA, he was having heart attacks, he was having problems with his heart in general, congestive heart failure, all that kind of stuff. He had people in his corner to tell him that what he was doing was effectively going to shorten his lifespan by a significant amount, right? You need people in your corner to help you. Otherwise, we see it in lots of TV shows. We saw it the other day, for those of you that were on Twitch. We saw the other day that one of the biggest helps for somebody who needs to lose an incredible amount of weight is the fact that you have somebody in your corner who will tell you what's right, who will tell you what's wrong. That's the kind of support that you need.
I think he's one of the more genuine creators I've come across in this space. He's got a funny personality, and you could tell he genuinely wants to make people smile. But I also think that he accidentally built an entire career around the version of himself that he probably doesn't want to be forever. And that's what kind of makes his situation sad. It's not the food that he eats, and it's not the weight that he's gained, but it's the fact that the internet rewarded James for becoming the James Bola that eats ridiculous amounts of food and doesn't really care about his health, long before James himself even had a chance to figure out who he actually wanted to be. At this point, it doesn't look like he's ready to turn his life around because his content just becomes crazier every post that he makes. But I don't think that this is the end for him, and there's still a chance that he's actively looking for a way to shift his content without losing the brand that he's already built. I genuinely wish that things go well for him and he figures this.
Yeah, I mean, when I had like my most major issues, the only thing that I felt I was in control of was the food that I ate. And even if that was like 9,000 calories a day, I was still in control of that. And it was like a point when I was diagnosed with diabetes as well. I was the person that was in control of my blood sugar. I was the one that could bring it up, bring it down, and all that kind of stuff. And it does get quite maddening, and you destroy yourself so much, but you can bring yourself back from the brink in a lot of cases. And um, my hope for James Bowler is that he reaches that point where he's at the brink and pulls himself back and manages to lose a significant amount of weight again.
Stuff out. And if you guys like this kind of content or want to see more updates on this situation, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll keep them coming.
You guys, today we're gonna be eating a little snack, one of my favorite.
Indeed. Buddy! And they said he wasn't buddy. The girls dance for food, eh?
Well, hello there. I am back, and today we are going to catch up with Ziomar the Dreamer. That's right, our dreamer is dreaming big. Let's see what she's been up to. How to be quiet on the creek. All right, we're still on the freaking creek. All right. Still.
I mean, from what I've seen of Ziomara, she's up Shit Creek. So I guess it makes sense you got to be quiet then.
Well, I mean, that actually makes sense because we're still in the nursing home. We're still not on our own. We're still just doing, the bare minimum. And I understand there's a lot of people like, oh, she does rehab. It's going well. I love when she posts bathroom selfies turned to the side and the photos are so photoshopped because if you see her now in this video, in this little tiki-taki, does not match what we see in the bathroom video at all. So here we go. Everybody be quiet because the creek, for some reason, if you quiet on the creek, I don't know. But if you notice, her videos aren't getting quite the love they used to get. Anyway, here we go. Oh, ice cream. How to be quiet on the creek. All right, so what am I supposed to do? See what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
I don't need to find similar to the nursing home furniture. That is not the same woman that we see in those bathroom side shot selfies, okay? So I creep in my chair.
How the fuck? You're trying to figure out what fruit avatar you should be. Well, pear's already taken by the look of it. How about cherry or a lychee?
Yeah, this is not no. This no.
You don't hate her, but you don't hate Zaya, but she's just gone on downhill battle, and I don't think she's gonna lose any weight. I don't like her. I think she's just as bad as the other girls. I mean, she sells photos of her skidders for money. So they see me rolling, they hating. Is she still in rehab? She's in a nursing home, so I guess.
Oh, so you get.
Oh,
that's how.
Oh, Halo Top. Oh, we're fine then.
Eat food you don't need. I understand that Halo Top ice cream is like, less sugar, whatever. Still don't need the sugar that's in it. Still don't need you don't need any of it. You can live a full, healthy, happy life without that tub of ice cream. You really can. And I'm here. I know it's good to have a treat once in a while, but why waste your time on shit like this? I've had Halo Top. It's not that great. Why not just eat right, be healthy, work out, be active, and then go have some real fucking ice cream at like Cold Stone Creamery once in a while?
Nah, that sounds like too much effort, mate. I think they'd rather just wheel about and eat hot dogs under a bridge.
Or like, some custard at Culver's or the real deal, Why waste your time on this? I just don't get it. I'd rather save
frozen yogurt. I like a gelato.
My treat for something actually good. Or like maybe you're wild and you like a little orange chicken at the cheesecake.
It was the reverse, Jason.
Fat Reese's cheesecake after. I'm just saying.
She's just fat.
Why worry? I see women go out and buy like a couple of these Halo tops and keep it for their week at home. It's like you could just skip that all week
Yeah,
and then have a
she's
banger
a paradise person.
on Saturday or Sunday. Why? I don't understand. Anyway, maybe I'm the wrong one. That looks like cardboard ice cream. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. She licked it and no cream came off because that shit is fake as hell. Also, this is something right here. This is amazing. Anyway, let's see what else there is. All right. With the shushing, I see we're still probably trying to be quiet in the creek. POV, you finally
Be quiet on the creek. Do you know what else might creak? Her fucking wheelchair.
found the chocolate covered strawberry drizzleicious. Again, another thing that like just tricks your brain into thinking you're having sugar and then makes you want sugar the rest of your day. Why? Cut the sugar out. Like that, I just don't get it. Cut the sugar out. Also, I see some really fat shit happening with these drizzleicious where people eat it like it's cereal. No. no. Here, let's see.
What's drizzleicious? Come on, show us.
Finally, I've been looking everywhere for this flavor. Drizzleicious.
The floor
Yep,
creaking,
I
yeah.
bet it was hiding from you. All right, here we go. Okay. Ugh, that tongue just gets me every time. I've never been that excited for a bag of rice cakes with shit drizzled on them. Like I just haven't. I have not been
Well, the shit's drizzled on her pants too.
that
Her
excited
furniture creaks, yeah.
for cardboard treats with some drizzles on them. I'm out. Like it's a no from me.
Yeah, I don't know what they are, Paolo. I think they're rice cakes.
While I'm trying to be quiet on the creek. Thank you. Real quiet on the creek. Oh wow, she's really getting into it. It's too much for me. It's a no. It's
She's not that immobile that she can't grind her gun all over her bed.
a no for me. All right, well that's about it for Zio. I mean, I know she's been popping up on some locale shows. I know she's been inserting herself back into that drama, but
That's the great thing about losing over 150 pounds is now I can see things when I look down that I never used to be able to see. And there's quite a lot down there. You weigh
not
them
as
out.
much excitement when she can't film in her room and go live from her room. I wonder how that roommate's working out for her. Anyway, let's go take a look at some fat stuff that Quirky Love Rosie participated in.
Oh, Quirky Love Rosie, they don't tell you the price that you pay. Thank you. Zio the Weezer, yeah.
All right, so here we find Rosie with a plate of chili dogs, and this I screen recorded this off of.
Jesus Christ. I've never thought of Rosie as a good cook, right? And she always seems to mangle every kind of meal that she makes. But this is truly some fat shit right here. Like chili dogs. Not even Sonic the Hedgehog would eat those chili dogs. He wouldn't touch them because he wouldn't go as fast if he ate those chili dogs. Yeah, Zaya has a roomie as well. Yeah.
TikTok. I can't remember who posted it.
Rosie is proper gross. Proper gross. Chili dogs with is that mac and cheese on top?
Times, but thank you for posting some clips because her lives are very long and I just haven't had the time recently. So this was a level of insane that I have not seen in a minute. I also was watching the YouTube Underground the other day, Yaba, and she was watching Rosie, and Rosie in the middle of the night, while still being, about 600 pounds.
I'm inclined to agree, Paolo. I think she's disgusting. Disgusting human being. Yeah, Sonic the Fat Hog.
Made a bowl of white rice, put mangoes on top. I don't recall if the mangoes were cooked or if they were fresh. I was just listening as I was going about my day.
This took 8 hours, Latte. Yeah, Deb, she makes a Jackson Pollock every morning, mate.
And then poured that sweetened condensed milk all over it or whatever it's called. That is some fat shit. Okay, that is why you are 600 pounds.
You had to, you had to stop watching people who cover her. Yeah, that's fair.
Mangoes are quote.
Like I used to watch her live streams, but it just got too much to cover like 4 hours of it. Do you know what I mean?
Healthy, but girl, come on. I thought you were supposed to be the new queen of girl world, Rosie, and you were gonna snatch the crown. Well, she's doing that now, but I thought you were gonna be the one who like.
Well, I imagine Zizi after these chili dogs with mac and cheese, she did a poo in the pool, and now the pool you have to get like she can't filter it to get like a lower shade of brown.
Changed your ways and turned it around and proved all the people wrong that big girls can lose weight and be inspirations on the internet.
Julie.
Maybe it didn't go that far, but it was pretty close. It's pretty close.
Yeah,
anyway, let's check this out.
Pretty bad joke. Yeah, yeah. I'll try. I'll tone it down.
Look at her upper lip. Meh. Look, she just thinks she's so cool. This is not cool. This is.
I miss Scar, but I have to cut down on Girl World. I will say goodbye to Pootie sometime because it's just depressing now. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, I think like that there are people that you guys do want some Girl World stuff, and I'm happy to oblige, but I just don't think I can handle it like in a prolonged way. So yeah, I'm not sure really. But I am interested in Foodie Beauty's like weight loss stuff, so I will take a look at that at some point.
This is not cool. Bruh. Oh god, it's so cringy. Bruh. The upper lip give me attention look is just fucking a level of cringe.
Oh, I appreciate that, Paolo. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you to say.
I hope to never achieve. Let's go back a little bit. Just take it in. Bruh. Bro.
Bro. BRO. BRUH.
You don't.
B.O. That's what I can smell from this this still of Quirky Love Rosie.
No, you don't have to spell it for me.
Bruh.
We love a bit of pulpy syntax, Latte. He's a lovely guy and he does great live streams. Yeah, I agree, Smash. Like watching the girls do it, I don't know. There seems to be more like an immediate danger, I guess.
Tell me I can't cook.
You can't cook because that's literally hot dog buns that you didn't make. Okay. Did you bake those? No. Did you make the bread? No. Did you rise it? No. Did you do anything?
This is Lindsay. I've been subscribed to her for a long time. Good channel. Definitely worth a watch. Welcome in Rapture, by the way.
Hot dogs.
He does have
sure
great wigs, Pulpy's wig. That is true.
I mean, you probably don't have a basement because you're in Florida, right? But anyway, you're not making hot dogs in your garage. You definitely did not make that cheese and those onions. I highly doubt you grew them in your backyard. Okay, I just don't see you out there onion farming. Well, maybe. You're not a good cook. Can you throw some shit together? Yeah, but I mean, my kids could probably throw this shit together. It's literally chili cheese hot dogs.
Didn't she say something to the effect of, and people think that I can't cook? Yeah, I think this concoction affirms the fact that Rosie can't cook, to be honest with you.
All of which come from either a plastic container, a can, and then the onions. Did you even dice those yourself? Because of your newly self-diagnosed fibromyalgia? Did you do that? Or did you just go to Walmart and get the pre-diced ones? Or did you have Remy? What's it, Remily? Yeah. Did you have him dice those
Let's
up
go,
for you?
Paolo. I'm glad I'm part of the triumvirate.
Sorry, I'm deaf. Bye.
You're also delusional. Let's just watch it again because and of course another train comes because it must be the delusion train. Toot toot, I'm here. Oh, just constant.
Yeah, I mean, Rosie doesn't do anything well, I don't think.
Trains. Okay, here we go. Ready?
I mean, it seems like Remy will eat any old shit, so there you go. She did say, yeah, she did say she's an intermediate to advanced cook. I do remember that. Yeah, it's incredible the amount of delusion that she has, really.
Bruh. No. Bro. The little tongue
Yeah,
lip.
Pulpy Syntax is a good
Bro.
streamer. Yeah, I enjoy his content.
B-R-O. B-R-U-H. Bruh.
Not feeder content, by the way, and she's literally foaming at the gash with this food.
Tell me I can't cook. You can't
You can't, yeah, exactly, Lindsay. You can't cook.
cook, Rosie. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it for today because this level of delusion cannot be competed with. I was going to go check on Foodles McToodles, but she's just boring. I know she was talking about love,
Bit of
romance,
crochet,
scamming, and all
lovely.
that. Maybe we'll get into that tomorrow, but I hope you guys have an amazing Saturday, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Go away, train. Fuck.
Toot toot. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's very thin, isn't he, Remy? Yeah, kind of terrible, really. So yeah, give a subscribe to Lindsay. She's a great YouTuber. Shantopoulos is a friend of the channel. Love Shantopoulos. Big love to her.
Hello.
Non-flesh.
So, but I'm also going to try the $1.50 hot dog and drink.
Well, okay. Today I have big wieners. Big beef wieners. Yummy.
Oh, I've never had a Korean dog. Oh my goodness. The hot dog, Korean rice dogs. Korean rice dog. Oh my god. So I'm gonna try it before I dog it. This is a cheese dog. It is huge. Okay, you know. Look how huge it is. Oh my god. Mmm.
Oh, yeah.
So I got a hot dog. The infamous $1.50 hot dog.
And drink.
Costco has been doing this since they opened.
The fact that she's done like a video about Costco hot dogs obviously means that yeah, she's kind of run out of content ideas, right? Well, I think she ran out of content ideas like 10 years ago, to be fair.
Offering the combo for $1.50. Even though they lose money from it, they still honor their customers that way by keeping the price low. And it's a beefy hot dog. I hate to say that, but it is. So Yella, let's
Yes,
go
Remy
check it
deep
out
cleaning Rosie's
and
house,
see if it
yeah.
still tastes the same. I haven't had one in a long time. And yada, yada, yada. And yeah. Yella, let's go. So apparently the full story of the hot dog, a quarter pounder beef hot dog and drink combo for $1.50. A symbol of a ton of money from this combo. A ton of money, obviously. But the former CEO even, and I quote,
I think the meals at Costco are like a loss leader. You go in for the food and then you buy stuff that's actually like, yeah, hot dog bridge bang. No worries, Monkchip.
wow. That hot dog is
Wow.
juicy.
I bet it is.
Man. This quarter pounder juicy beef hot dog
and drink
combo for $1.50. I've had one a couple of times many years ago. So I want to see if I still remember it being very good.
Let's go.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Okay, let's dig in. Okay,
Let's
guys.
dig in.
So this cost me.
So yeah, I kind of try. I'm trying to understand why she's taken to doing her mukbangs under a bridge. That's what I don't understand. Why are we under a bridge? Yeah, she isn't even supposed to eat it because Costco hot dogs are not halal.
Me after tax. $1.58. So I have a Pepsi, a Coke Zero Pepsi, and you can see the Coke logo. But yes, I got a Coke Zero. Well, it's a fountain drink. I love fountain drinks. Bismillah.
I got a PepsiCo. That is a good deal, yeah.
You might have people whizzing by. It's a bike path. I found some shade. Someone started a fire there before. Okay, here it is.
Beefy dogging?
The
Yeah,
infamous
probably.
hot dog. All right. So you have a sesame seed bun. They had a little dressing area for your
Yeah,
hot
she can't wait until she gets home, so she has to find the nearest fucking bridge.
dogs with ketchup, mustard, relish.
Like my husband's salad.
Yes, we have relish in this part of the world. I went to Cuba.
She complains.
Awesome. Yeah, I hate myself. I hate that I'm privileged. I fucking hate
Cuba
it.
rage.
I hate that I'm privileged. And this fat asshole old piece of shit, frankly, for the balls. I hope he. Honestly, this piece of ruined my whole fucking day. The lunch hall. He was in line going fucking back that. I have a burger and they don't have fucking relish. Go back to Canada and get your fucking relish, you piece of fucking old shit. Oh, I was ready to tell him off. You don't have relish on your burger. Ew. What fucking problem? Who gives a if you don't have relish? Shove your relish so far up your. Ooh, ooh, I don't have relish on my burger. I don't have ketchup. Ooh. Go back to your diabetic wife, you piece of. Oh, well, like Cuba really gives a shit about your wife, Mr. Relish Man. Guess what?
She's pretending to be disabled and homeless. Is there no like bottom to where Foodie will, pretend to be something? It's incredible.
Mr. Relish
Oh, and she's on Ozempic.
Nobody gives a.
So it's a running gag.
Makes
So it's pretty big hot dog for $1.50 with that
drink.
And I think it's free refills on the drink too. So
fuck knows, monk chip.
it's all beef. Here we go. Bismillah, beauty bite.
Bismillah.
Beauty bite. The taste brings me back to when I last had one. I hate to it makes me cringe to use this word, but it is very, very juicy. Like, I'm just looking to see if.
It's very juicy. I think you'll find that when you talk about the juiciest hot dog, we're not talking about Salar's chipolata. And she has to be careful because she doesn't want to have a juicy sausage in her mouth and somebody biking by saying, Haram!
Anyone's coming up on me. It's very, very
juicy.
Nobody will come up on you, Foodie, don't worry. Haram. You got a bit of hot dog on your temple. You got a bit of...
Hi.
Haram. They got a bit of hot dog there. But I've never told somebody that they've got hot dog on their temple. That's a first for me.
The bun is really soft and fresh.
Uh-huh.
Very
juicy.
Yummy.
Juicy, yeah.
Like, I had hot dog ick for a little while.
Well, I mean, if you were married to Salah, you probably would have hot dog ick for a while, because I've seen it.
But now it's okay.
At least the hot dog's gone.
If you're wondering if it's a bit weird, embarrassing for people to see you talking to yourself eating a juicy hot dog in the middle of a bike trail,
A little.
slight.
Why the fuck are you doing it then? She is a troll.
But now, getting back to what I was saying, take a bite of my wiener. All right, here goes.
Juicy.
I was craving a Costco hot dog, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go. I picked up some other things. But yeah, they now have these screens where you order your food. They have the combos and stuff. So we order hot dog and drink. No. So, you could see what Costco Canada has to offer for food. Another thing I really like from the food court, which I have to try again, is the Montreal smoke meat sandwiches on their bread. And it comes with a huge pickle, and anything that comes with a huge pickle, come on.
I mean, she has said in the past that she loves a huge pickle. Not sure about gherkins, though.
but because they're very big and they're very filling, a few bites is enough.
You know.
That's what she said about Nada.
So yeah, it was pretty busy, everyone waiting around. My order number was 366 and they were calling in like the 40s, 50s. Took me 5 minutes. They take the hot dog, they put it in the drink cup, which I found kind of like, I could see how that would be efficient, but like the outside of the foil is probably more dirty than the inside of the cup, although these cups have
Probably
been tested
not,
before,
so.
not just from Costco, but from fast food places. And they do have a lot of bacteria, but we need some bacteria to keep us like, you know.
Loves huge pickle but settled for Salah. Bless him.
I feel like I heard someone in a bush. I don't know.
See, I think that would be the kind of thing that Frida, if you go in the bush, guys, pay me $30, I'll eat this hot dog in front of you. and if you watch me eat it, you can play with yourself in the bushes. You know. Is he really, Debbie?
I hope I make it home. The more weight you put on the scooter, the more it's gonna die faster.
Eat a bite of my schlong wiener. I've decided to really not give a shit anymore.
Yeah, see, I'm already getting, you know, full. It's very filling. If you were getting a hot dog somewhere other than, you'd be paying even more for those like little skinny hot dogs.
How hypocrisy you are, oh my god.
So I gotta say, you know,
Oh.
you know, probably don't feel like paying an arm and a leg for a meal
I love Shantopoulos. I love her so
at
much.
the end of it. Especially if you got a lot of kids with you. Can't go wrong, $1.50. And is there anything better than a big wiener? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. The filters were very kind to Salah. They really were. They really were. Da, 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 da. Oh, he is in. Oh, okay. He is in Turkey. Yeah. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to Shantopoulos. She's great. Absolutely great. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Now, would you guys mind indulging me one more time as we look at a gaming lolcow? Would you mind? Because I would love for this to, you know, I gotta find it first. I don't know, Debbie, to be honest with you. Right. So just indulge me, guys, okay? If you don't mind.
Fairy world saved my
Go
life.
the fuck, faggot.
Fairy world saved my
Go the
life.
fuck, faggot.
I went through a portal and now I'm in fairy world.
I don't want no codeine in my cup. Hell no. All I want is water in my cup. Give me that. European boy, I got swag. I just made this beat and now I rap. If you fuck with me, check me out on Spotify. I just took a walk and
Headshot, bitch. GG's, yeah, for what? Tell me, Kate. What did I get GG's for? Did I kill 3 people? Did I win?
It's basically you saying, oh, I get to live. I don't give a shit what the killer thinks. I'm gonna say GG's make me look like a good person.
Bro, I can't fucking see this person, never mind fucking a striker.
Ruby, are you taking this guy for 5 gens?
If I was a ghost, I'd haunt you in your room.
I don't know, I think this video has too much music in it. but yeah, hold on. My bad. I know. I know. I think give me a sec. Give me a sec. Um, it's a game called Dead by Daylight, ZZ. There's actually a TikTok that we can watch. That's just like his rage moments. Dead by Daylight, yeah. Don't mind the Boy World magazine stuff.
Honestly, chat, one more fucking rage. Honestly. One more. You're all fucked off. One more fucking rage moment. Honestly, every fucking scum leave this chat. Every fucker. Unless I 4K this game and I'll let you off. Just ban him. Just fucking ban him. I'd have fucking enough of this evaluation bullshit. Every... And now I'm fucking this chat. You're fucking scum, all of you are.
Charming fella, yeah.
The baby.
Now, Ben, quit fucking leaving Martin. Fucking shut up and go. I can't fucking stand it anymore.
I feel like some people shouldn't play competitive games.
That's a fucking game I fucking stream. It's a fucking thing.
Care if you're mod or not. Just fuck off for the rest of the fucking day. Bye. Bye. And just bye, because I've had a fucking enough of you all. They're not all banned, so I can fucking do... So stop saying you want something or you're getting banned. Just say the fucking thing. Honestly, you're fucking driving me fucking mad. Just fuck off. Why are you defending yourself? Fuck off. It means shut the fuck up, you lowlife. There you go. How hard's that? Nah, I ain't bothered anymore. Putting everyone these fucking lowlifes.
Well, I don't know if if it was clicked on video, but he did say one time to somebody he was playing against, if your mum unalived herself, she did you a favor because she got away from you. He genuinely said that one time.
Fucking hacking. Hey, honestly, one more person mentions fucking mod, they are banned for life. Are you okay, man? Are you okay, man? Really? Are you okay? Fucking hacking shitheads. Fucking lowlifes. Go fuck off, you hacking scum. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hacking lowlife piece of shit. You want to open a gate, honestly. I'm reporting them all anyway for hacking, so I'm not bothered. Don't give fucking two shits. They are hacking. They are hacking. They're just fucking scum. Hacking useless scum.
So he reports everybody when he loses a game. He tends to report people because he thinks they're hacking, because he can't possibly lose to people that aren't hacking.
Yeah, I've reported Joe for hacking. So honestly though, I keep constantly get people honestly keep saying wrong shit in my chat. I'll get the adept off screen. So, you know, I'll just ban Ben, Serbia. Get him out of my fucking chat now for today.
It is
And Mark's
indeed
so
a disturbing
fucking
universe.
and I've already fucking said his name 3 times. Ban him. Shut him the fuck
Yes,
up.
Dan, yeah.
Always contradicting every fucking thing you play. But fuck off him. I fucking hate the cunt. Miserable fucking cunt he is. Ban him now. No.
He banned somebody. He banned somebody yesterday for mentioning pizza, because he's lactose intolerant. um, he he doesn't like people saying that he eats pot noodles because he associates pot noodles with poor people food. And he's also said that only poor people eat canned goods. And yesterday he also said he had a £400 bill to pay, and then somebody said they also had a £400 bill to pay, and he said, "Oh, you think I can't afford to pay my bills?" It's that kind of stuff. It's very narcissistic coded.
You don't get to watch it. You've lost the right. Fuck off, you guys.
Yeah,
Fuck
Debbie,
off.
yeah.
You know what, but Ralph, you can fuck off too. You're gonna
Ralph.
fucking take that back, or you can fuck off now. Yeah, it's up to you now. No. What is it? No. What is it? Is it winnable? Or are you just gonna shut the fuck up? Answer one of the questions. Yeah, so shut the fuck up. Next fucking wrong thing, I will fucking ban you. Just shut up. It's called Get Banned If You Don't Fucking Listen. Why? Why would I do it if you don't fucking listen?
He does rage a lot.
You ain't joined. You joined without playing Survivor. I don't fucking care. Hey, Dex. It's Codex. Learn the fucking name. How can I not count it? But I fucking not count any game. I'll be here fucking ever. You know what? Fuck you. I had enough of you already. Call me to calm down. Fuck off. Call me to calm down once. Ever fucking once. You can fuck off. Fuck you. Yeah, I was you and your fucking hacking. Fuck off out of my fucking chat. You low-life shit. Just get rid of him. If you say part about one more time, but fuck off. You don't ever speak of my brother's name again. Yeah. Mods, do your job. Get rid of the shit. One more time, all of you, fuck off. Shut up and fuck off.
So a little bit of lore behind this. He did have a wife. He did have a wife and 2 kids at one point. And his wife divorced him, and he doesn't see his children, which is unsurprising. I wonder if he has high blood pressure. Probably. He does drink a lot of beer.
Loss. It's a loss. End of story. End of story. It's a loss. Control off. No more. You can fuck off. Ban the person who said it's winnable.
He makes hot cross buns for a living, ZZ.
Don't care. Anyone who says winnable, ban them.
Yeah, someone
Don't
married
care
him.
anymore. I don't give a shit. Don't care anymore. I don't give a shit. You know, you keep saying, "Oh really? Oh did you sing? Oh did you sing? Oh did you sing?" Answer. Loss. It's a loss. End of story. Fucking useless. Every fucking one of them are useless. You know, fuck it. I'm definitely going to do a
It's a Raging Gamer Latte, the one I watch on stream.
mod rehaul of the whole fucking mods. Every single fucking a big rehaul. Do what you think you do. Fuck off. You're not mod anymore. Do your fucking job and not bother me. You'll keep you as a mod.
He was up against regulars, and he told them all to fuck off. Like he regularly tells people in his chat to fuck off, like every day.
Now do me a favour and fuck off. I want to see in the mods. I just want to see that drop down to fucking 5. That means 3 bots and just 2 mods. That's all I want in my fucking chat now. All the rest of you, I want removing. from this chat for today. By force or by my say-so. Fucking useless. Nothing, that's what you are. But your life will turn out to be. You're fucking nothing in life. So you can do, because your feeble little brain learned a long time ago, you're nothing in life. Good job. And that's all you'll ever be in life. All you are in life. Nothing. That
Wouldn't be surprised if he was abusive. My ex wasn't this unhinged, but also didn't like to lose or his authority be questioned, so he'd be even more wild, I imagine. Yeah, I agree, Pulpy. There is like we can't access it in the UK, but there is we know his real name, and there is a criminal record attached to his name. And we don't know what it is, and we can't access it because we're not part of the relevant like departments. The only thing you could, the only reason you would be able to access it was there's a law in the UK that you can check up on people if they had abuse related crimes.
Can you play Survivor next? Can you play Survivor?
Claire's Law, yeah,
Fuck
thank
off,
you. Yeah, that's it.
miserable fucking rats. Sarcasm, that equals bans, by the way. Nobody insults anybody. You just have to say, oh, they're good. That's it. I say the insults only. Bye and fucking bye, every fucking of you twats. You don't fucking care. Fuck off out. Can you play Surviving?
Yeah,
Someone
it's
who likes
Claire's
to make
Law,
rage
thank you.
moments of somebody is just clearly just scum anyway. Yeah, always defend each other. I got a great deal. I want all of you out my chat. And if you are an actual fucking mod who actually claims to be a mod, out. Send them out. Send them out. Thank you very much. Or you're not really a mod. I should be getting rid of you as well. Goodbye. Just goodbye. Bye-bye. Time out. Every fucker who just spoke in this chat. Because they refuse to actually listen to me. End of story. No, every fucker goes. Or I will be making sure I do the same to the person I just told do it. No, bye. Not interested anymore. Goodbye. I'm sick and tired of people correcting me as I'm a fucking loser, a fucking idiot. Alright, because you can't do mod duties at all, really, even when you're here. I don't care. It still stay. It's just a timeout, not a fucking ban. Don't worry. All mods accept this. No, fuck it. I'm getting rid of all mods. Whatever chat happens, happens. It's guys. Now look at that. The chat is right here. Stream there. Chat's here. Let's just click, for example.
He's not that good at the game. No.
Ellis, because he's a fucking idiot. And right there, options here. Timeout, ban, and all that. Voila, he's timed out. Oh, how do you do that on a mobile phone? Mobile phones are better than PCs. Oh my god, who could mod that?
He's a bit of a sarcastic fucker as well. Oh God! Like honestly, the only reason I found him was because me and Zeb's played against him once, and we usually go in to say hello to a Twitch person if we play against them, or at least watch the game back. And he was so angry and had so much vitriol, we just had to stay. And it turned out that he was like a complete and utter lolcow, and he just he just flies off the handle so much. It's incredible. And I've spoken to him a couple of times, like in voice calls, and he's such a weirdo. It, he they call him the killer. They call him the killer at work because he plays DBD, and he said that he likes to brandish He likes to brandish a knife at work, like how Michael Myers does. So he's very unhinged. Why does anyone stick around with him? His chat's like 90% trolls. Like the majority is trolls for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. So we have that. So how about we watch something a bit positive? Do, 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 do. Just trying to find something. Of course, we've got to end with some good animal video. That's what I say. Oh, here we go.
Today we are grooming Willow, a Malamute that is in need of a major transformation. Stay tuned while we remove half of her body fur and turn her into an entirely different dog. And don't
She
forget,
is absolutely gorgeous.
if you'd like to support my channel and the complimentary grooms I provide to my clients, please consider hitting that follow or subscribe button. Today we are grooming Willow. As you can see, Willow is
Yeah, I
huge.
watch Hybrid Pandas
Willow is
easy.
shedding a lot of hair. I don't know if this is going to be like Tonka, but it's going to be similar. I am going to blow the coat out before the bath, mainly because Willow is 8 years old. She's a Malamute, and I don't think she could withstand standing in the shower for me to use my de-shedding nozzle in the shower. So I think it would be easier with this overhead bar to use a belly band and blow her coat out before the bath. Let's see if you have as much dander as Tonka.
Very much floof,
So
yeah.
Willow here was actually referred to me by her vet. I got an email from her vet clinic asking if I would be able to groom her because they felt that she really needed grooming and it wasn't feasible at this time for the owner to get it done. So I agreed to take her on. Her eyes look a little wonky because she has dry eye. They have meds they put in her eyes twice a day, but sometimes dry eye can be difficult to manage. Okay.
Oh, she's so cute.
Ready? Let's blow up the shop.
Right. Now. No worries, Dan. You have a good night, mate. Good night. There's a lot of floof coming off. Such a cute dog. Yeah, I like watching these. They're quite relaxing. That's such an incredible amount of floof. What a hecking good boy. Really. A girl. She's a girl. Hecking good girl.
Last time I forgot to put a mask on.
That's one leg done.
This time I am not going to forget and I'm going to put a freaking
Yeah,
mask
she does,
on.
Debbie.
Now she is also a woolly Malamute, the same as Tonka. I called Tonka a husky, but I was incorrect. I got
Yeah, she's
her
only been
confused,
working on
or
the
him
one leg.
confused, sorry, with a different dog. So they are both woolly Malamutes, but this one, his hair, or sorry, her hair, Willow's hair, is not as long as Tonka's. They're still woolly, but the coat's a bit shorter.
She's nervous,
Still,
bless her.
she's losing an insane amount
Yeah,
of
I
hair
like
too.
that hat section too, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's surprising how calm dogs can become when you start brushing them and grooming them. She is adorable, yeah. She seems quite nervous, bless her. Oh yeah, for sure. She loves getting pretty. That's so cute. I mean, no wonder you need beehive hat protection with all that fur coming off. I mean, look at the floor already. Yeah, she's nervous, bless her. But, you know, if you're not used to this kind of instrument being used on your fur, then you're going to be really nervous, aren't you?
I was really hoping you'd stand on your own, but I guess I have to belly band you. This hair is releasing, but it needs to be pulled by hand. It doesn't just come out with the dryer.
I bet she's going to look fabulous.
Come on, up.
This is what it's like working at a cotton candy factory. Yeah, I bet.
Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right.
You got to be strong for a Malamute. Man, that's a lot of fluff coming off. See, when I watch videos like this, I have the urge to own a dog myself. I would love to. It's hard for me to look after myself, let alone a bloody dog. Lovely bit of flute ASMR, you gotta love it. I hope she does pile it all up at the end, just so we can see the sheer amount of fur that's come off. I can't remember the name. Wendy?
Okay, I am going to give her a break and offer her some water because she is very hot.
She
was
looks
hot when she
great
got
already.
here. It's really, really hot out today.
Blimey, look
So
at
we'll
that.
give her a break and then we will be back to do the other side.
1/2 is done. Some of it does look a bit matted, to be fair. Definitely could make a sweater, you're right. I'm guessing she's hot and nervous, like me. There we go. Speed it up. Yeah, you can definitely see there's an issue with the fur here. It looks very matted. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. I had a good time too. Make sure you thumbs up the stream too if you enjoyed it. I would be very grateful for that. A cheeky thumbs up.
I could keep doing this for hours, but I'm going to give her another break before the bath. Look at my arms. That is so nasty. I regret not wearing long sleeves. Okay, Willow. Yeah.
Willow, that's it. Now it's time for a
I am
bath.
going to bathe Willow in cool water because she is very hot. She was hot from the moment that she arrived because it is very hot out today. It was so humid. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I did not expect you to actually care that much. It's so humid outside that when I bring my camera outside, the lens goes foggy and it's hard to film. I did not expect you to react that much to the shampoo nozzle. Okay, while you are standing, I'm going to try to do your back end because I know you are going to sit.
Best way to spend a Sunday. Thank you, Zizi. I'm glad. I'm glad to have so many supportive people in my chat every time.
All off with the pre-blast. I don't know why her coat has such a hard time releasing. It is definitely not like Tonka that just released in handfuls. I mean, this one did release in handfuls as well, but like there's quite a bit of her that won't release. So I'm hoping by shampooing her and conditioning her that it will help to release once it's clean. If you thought she was chunky, now you can see how much she actually weighs once her coat is flattened.
She's not that chunky. Not chunky, but still funky.
I did not expect you to stand for this. I really thought you were going to lay down for this entire bath. For those of you who don't know, I do groom for free. All of my grooms are complimentary. I specifically focus on pets that are in really poor condition and desperately need grooming. So the best way that you can support me is by hitting that follow or subscribe button, sharing, engaging with the content, like it, comment on it.
Already done.
If you are watching this on that platform that we all use, where we scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, it starts with a T. I do not get paid on that platform because I am Canadian, so if you want to support my work, please watch my content specifically on YouTube. I also post it on Facebook, but Facebook does not really take care of their creators as good as YouTube does. So YouTube is the best place to watch my content if you want to support my complimentary grooms.
Already done. She's going to look clean as a whistle.
Okay, I'm going to let her take another break. After I towel dry her, she'll probably have some water and lay down a bit.
Yeah, she grooms for free. I didn't know that either.
Blow dry.
So the revenue she gets is from her YouTube channels. Another defloofing, got to be done.
Clearly somebody needed this break.
Well, I get up and brush my border Aussie. She's still blowing her coat and she's a lot more wide in this week, but no worries, Bank. You take care. Have yourself a lovely day. That coat just looks great now.
Willow is a very, very good dog. She literally has
She
not
is a
said
good
a
dog.
word since she's been here. And she's doing her best to do what I ask of her.
I feel like the bigger a dog is, the less likely they are to be overly vocal. You know, you got the big dogs that are just like, yeah, I'm just chilling. And then the small dogs are like, "Beep, beep, 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 beep."
Even if she doesn't want to or she can't. Right now she's trying to sit because she doesn't like the brush, because nobody likes the brush. But her coat is in really good shape now that it's been all blown out. So the brushing should not be painful. You just don't like your butt touched. You didn't like your butt touched in the bath either, or for the blow dry. So she has been here
Some people don't like their butt touched. It's fair enough.
for 3 hours.
Uh-oh.
I want to let her on the ground so she can lay down for me to finish her groom, but there's certain parts of her I won't be able to brush when she's laying down, so I'm just trying to get that brushed now. Now the Malamute and the Husky, for example, were not meant to have what this is known as a woolly coat. If a puppy was born with a woolly coat, it was not a mistake, but that's not what the breeders were going for. It's just genetics. But what happened was the woolly coat started to become desirable to people because they think it's cute. So now they started purposely breeding the woolly coat to ensure that the puppies were born with a woolly coat. And the problem with that is that it's very hard to maintain on the majority of them. The majority of them do not like brushing, and you have no choice but to force them through the groom because it has to be done. Otherwise, they will get
Yeah, I guess because they sweat through their paws, don't they, dogs? So the fur around the paws has to be kept in check.
matted, and you don't want to shave them because that's not good for their coat anyways. So really, if you are looking to get a Malamute or a Husky, please do not choose the woolly coat unless you are prepared for a lot of grooming, a lot of temper tantrums, and a lot of training, because Huskies and Malamutes already are a more difficult dog to train. They are more independent with a mind of their own, so it would not be easy to train them for grooming. So you just have to have a lot of patience and a lot of drive, I guess, to do that. Otherwise, please do not get a woolly coated Malamute or a Husky, I guess, unless you're willing to bring them to the groomer once a month so that their coat is always maintained, because it is
Well, I mean, I could bring it to you if we do it for free.
kind of traumatizing for them. It's not enjoyable, and they were not meant to have a coat like that anyway. So I didn't think she was as long-haired as Tonka was, but it turns out that her hair was just so clumped together that it appeared shorter. And as I started to blow dry, especially after the bath, I noticed that it actually is quite long. Please don't pull out of that.
Hairy
The goal
palms.
here is to do the paws on
You
the
know what
ground,
hairy
but
palms
I
is a
don't
sign
know
of?
how successful I'm going to be at that, because I need him to roll, or her to roll over. And I don't think she's going to like having it done. Maybe putting you on the ground was a bad idea, because if you're not going to roll over, then I won't be able to do your paws.
There we go. Paw trimming.
Nope, gotta stay. Yep, yes, roll over. Good girl. Good girl. It's okay. Good girl.
I'm pretty hairy, to be fair.
Stay. Good girl. Don't get your other paw over it like that. Look at you trying so hard.
Oh, that's some hairy paws.
There are some parts of her chest that I would really like to brush out, but I don't know if we're going to get there today, because it's been over 4 hours now that she's been here.
4
She is a
hours.
senior,
Bloody hell.
and I don't think I can put her through much more. So I am just trying to tidy these feet, because that's even more important than clipping the nails. The nails are long-ish, but not too long that it's impeding movement. But at her age, I don't want her to have fluffy paws, because I don't want her slipping and sliding all over the ground. So
Makes sense.
that's what I am trying to get done first, and then I will try to brush a little bit underneath her neck if she lets me. If she tries to force laying down or putting her neck down, then I'm probably just going to call it a day.
She looks so dainty with those paws now. Yeah, lots of fur between her
I already
toes.
cleaned out your eyes and now they're full of gunk again. Poor lady. I mean, your nails are actually really short. I thought they were long, but... not long.
She does look really good now, right?
I do have to say that this is most definitely one of the best Malamutes that I have ever groomed.
Very good
She
dog indeed. Very
was
well
so tolerant of
behaved.
everything. She is used to grooming. She has been getting groomed throughout her life. I could tell that she was used to it just based off of her going on the
Doing so
table
well.
willingly. I didn't have to force her on the table. That was a pretty good indication that she knew the drill. Okay, I just want to clean out those ears.
Hey, get them ears cleaned.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Periodically throughout her groom, I kept smelling what I thought was poop. And I thought that she had poop on her butt. But she didn't. The smell is coming from her ears.
Poop in her
I
ears.
presume are infected. They probably already got looked at the vet recently. Maybe she's on meds. But, yeah.
Bless her. Poopy ears.
Don't forget, everyone, the best way to support this complimentary work that I do is by hitting that follow or subscribe button and sharing with all of your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again.
Oh
in a
my
few
god, she
days.
looks great.
Oh boy, aren't you a beautiful looking dog, eh? Oh, you want to go back in?
Oh, they would have been
Let's put it
huge
in there.
paws. Huge puppy paws.
Hi. Hi, sweetie. Hey, sit down. Good girl. See? What a pretty dog. What a pretty dog. What a beautiful job you did.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Look at that. That was incredible. It's so cute to see a puppy with big paws growing into them. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. So yes, I thought we'd end on a high with a lovely Willow Malamute makeover there. So yes, thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts, for the gifted memberships, for the super chats as well. Very, very kind of you as always. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or rest of your night, wherever you may be. And yes, I will be back very soon with more things what I do. You would have totally tipped her, yeah. She definitely did an amazing job. I bet it was a lot of weight off that fur for sure. But yeah, you take care, guys. Have yourselves a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.